Hello. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome on in to some more MPW. I'm probably going to test out the audio because, once again, shocker, 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 the audio is constantly changing. If you hear some badoons, that's me, not you. I'm plugging in some stuff. But I'll get things set up first while everybody trickles on in. Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it should be this one. Yep. I always add my own watermark because it allows you to swap out the WWE watermark with your own watermark. Sometimes I leave the regular watermark on, but I usually try to remove it. But I always put it behind me so you never see it anyways. That should be good. That, and then, right, this. I'm excited. We got some stuff going tonight. I'm excited to see where this goes, man. I'm not even excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see how this goes. Really, is the real. Is how I really feel. Sorry, I'm setting things up still. Okay, I think everything should be good. There's actually one thing I think I forgot. This one. Hopefully this works, because if that doesn't work, then that sucks. Okay. Added up some matches, make sure everything's set right. I'm excited. Ooh, man, I'm apparently not prepared. I did not want to work on anything when it came to this. When setting up MPW, I was like, I got so much I gotta work on and do for MPW, and I just didn't. So I spent like all day today doing stuff for MPW, and now I'm realizing, oh, I forgot. Check Discord. Okay. That's never a good sign. How dare I tempt you? What the hell? Oh, no, you'll have fun. We'll play together. Also, I really want that. I'm going to send you the gif of the woman on the front. The redheaded woman. I'm going to send you a gif of her alt, and you'll understand why this game has me by the throat. There we go. Okay, edit. I want this one, this lady, so I'm gonna try and pull for her. It's because she has me by the throat. Exactly. My god, dude. I actually, like, low-key, this may sound drastic, if I don't get her, I'm considering uninstalling. Nah, probably not, but I'm like, if I get, this is gonna like really determine, there's a couple things that will determine how much I play this game. Is one is if the dailies are good. If the dailies are good, that means that I'll probably enjoy playing it because I like just doing mindless dailies. But if I can get her, like, then I'm like, I'm gonna be locked in. I already did 53 pulls, I think, on that banner, which there, so how it works is after 80 you automatically get a 5-star, but it might not be her is the problem. So let's hope it's her. I have voices in my head. The only thing that sucks about this game particularly is, like, unlike Genshin, we're talking about Wuwa, we're talking about Withering Waves. If anybody's like, what the hell are they talking about? The only thing that I don't like about it is it's 3-player. Like, you can only like, as opposed to Genshin, it has 4 players, like 4 things you can use, so you can actually do 4 players online. In this one, you can only do 3 players because there's only 3 players available. But like, you just live with what you got, I guess. You're right, you know, you can't be too upset. I keep looking down and it's the video that I sent you of the alt, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to figure out who's in this match. I still gotta set it up. This first match of the night is gonna be really interesting, because it's gonna set the tone for the next month of MPW in game. I'll do that for right now. Sorry, it's fighting me right now. You hate when games do that? Yeah. When it's like only 3 players online, so it kind of sucks because, you know, you want more people in. Like, I found it's funny though, because I feel like I very rarely played with 4 people ever on Genshin, but like there was rare occasions when you would, and that was really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I hope the online's good, because I was having some stuttering issues, some lag drops. For when playing single player, but they seem to have done some hot fixes maybe, and I didn't really experience any lag when I was playing it today. Ooh, I almost clicked simulate all matches and then it would have just skipped over. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, it would have just been really annoying. Okay, does this work now, please? Here we go. And then I hope a couple of the things I planned today work out well. I'm gonna assume that's this one. But I hope people are at least excited for some MPW the first one of the season. First premium live event of the season. I'm gonna have to double check, make sure all the matches are the right gimmicks, because the game loves to change stuff on me, as we had with Emrys. Gonna make sure that she doesn't get the that same thing again, where gonna make sure her magic isn't on this time, turning a falls count anywhere match into a normal match. Okay. And then this one. This match is going to be pretty good, I think. I mean, all the matches are going to be pretty good. Okay, I gotta go back and edit that now. I don't know why Bonk isn't labeled as champion. That's super fun. Okay. At least we're, knock on wood, getting all the stuff out of the way first. Okay. And then this one is that. This one. And T doesn't have her championship for some reason. Oh, wait. Oh, I know why none of this makes sense. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to remake that. I'm on the wrong save for my universe mode. I'm sitting here like, why is everything fucking broken? Because I'm on the wrong universe save. Okay. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay. Delete that. We'll get it done soon. That's right. That's right. That's right. At least me remaking it should be good. Should be fast. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, none of the championships are working. None of the, like, this. I'm like, oh my god, they hate me. Oh, I'm not on the right save. Okay. And then before we start the show, I want to test my audio, because my audio keeps changing. Like, I kept looking at my audio. I know people were saying it was fine. I asked them about this last time we did this, I think. But I was like, is my, like, feels like my mic is too loud. And people are like, no, it's not too loud. I'm like, okay, I'll trust you on that one. But it just kept looking like my mic was too loud, and then I was like, okay, I'll turn my mic down, and then, like, things were too quiet, and I'm like, okay, I'll turn them up. And so we'll see how they all are now. This one, yep. I do think I need to edit one more thing. I'm not quite sure, but I believe this week T and I are doing another stream, probably maybe Pal World. This week I would like to finish up. I'd like to finish up the Like a Dragon, if I can. So that next week we'll start something else. We'll probably, I was thinking of starting Code Vein. I might start Shimigami, or not Hackers, Soul Hacker 2. Might start that, but we'll see. Because I have a handful of games that I want to get through. I always say get through like it's like a job or something, but no, it's like I just want to make sure I take the time to play them. Because I have Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne 3 remastered. The remastered one. I have I might do, but I'm not quite sure. I have Dragon Ball Kakarot. I might do that one on the channel, but I probably might, instead of streaming it, I might do it as a... Instead of streaming it, I might do it as a... Okay, T for some reason doesn't have the title. I might do it as a YouTube thing rather than a stream. Yeah. Let me go quickly just set up a match in random play, and I will test the audios, and then I'll come back. But I have Soul Hackers 2 as well, Code Vein, and Neo that I'd like to play this year. And then if I get to episode... if I get to episode 700 or whatever, I'd love to play... I'd love to play some... What's it called? Jump Force. Because I got that. But I don't want to get spoiled for One Piece, so... Alright, this is just for me to test the audio. But yeah, we have a lot of games, and more games are coming out too, because Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, I think it's called, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is coming out, and I want that really badly. So, it's a lot of stuff happening. Okay. Probably it'd help if I have this on. So we're gonna test. Hello everybody and welcome to... I'm testing. Okay, I'd say that's good. And now the king is dead. Yeah, that should work out. Down. Taking shots at the enemy. I wanna take you to the top, leave a legacy. I'm so sorry this took so long, but we will be starting the first match very shortly. So hopefully you guys are excited. And if you want to, you could even make a prediction. Okay. That should be good. That's good. Okay. Let's load it up. on a Tuesday. And if anything does sound bad or good or whatever, let me know. Like, if you can't hear me, if you can't hear the music, if you can't hear the game, let me know. Let me double check that both channels are on. Yep. Alright, so that should be good. Alright, let's get into it, folks. First match of the night. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling presents Living Legends, the second annual Living Legends of MPW history, the first premium live event of MPW Season 2, and we're going to start it off very similarly to how we started off Living Legends last season, but this time we're going to do it with a little twist, a little Idols action, fatal 4-way Idols ladder match on top, atop the ring, 10 feet hanging above it, 10, 20 feet, I'm not quite sure, I'm not a mathematician, is a contract similar to the ones that the Icons last season had an opportunity at. 4 idols or icons were selected last year, 4 idols selected this year, and the winner of this match will be the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship going into next month's PLE Premium Live event. And we're going to start off with Tyranno Maximum. Of course, T and Draven will be having their match in the main event for the Idol Division Championship. And I mean, if Tyranno Maximum could get this briefcase, they would really shoot up the ranks, because they've kind of been under the radar last season and this season. Since their debut, they've kind of stagnated. But this could be an absolute insane opportunity for any of these 4 idols to earn a shot at the Idol Division Championship and potentially get themselves a first Idol Division Championship title reign. That is something every idol dreams of, and speaking of dreaming, this idol just doesn't want to wake up. It is the self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself, Rize. And I know Rize has been fiending for these opportunities, just constantly slipping out of her grasp. Can Rize finally pull it off and become the #1 contender? And I mean, for Rize, it's personal. The 2 people in the championship match tonight are people she's very familiar with. TeaTheShiba and DancingWithDraven. Draven constantly taking her out. You know, Rize just can't quite. I mean, Rize lost in the finals to Draven for the championship #1 contendership. And T, the person that always seems to be taking out Rize whenever she has the chance in multi-person matches. Can Rize climb the top of the ladder in those sandals and pull that briefcase down, saying, I am finally the #1 contender? But unfortunately, fortunately for anyone in this match, whether they win or lose, today is going to be a good day, as MintyClovers maybe having a rough start to her Season 2, but could potentially be the push she needs. This could potentially be what drives MintyClovers to another title reign. MintyClovers had a handful of championships in Season 1. You know, when you think about it on paper, wins and losses mean a lot, but doesn't mean everything, and MintyClovers proved that, getting herself the Idol Division Championship and getting into more than one occasion into that title opportunity spot, even coming out, I believe, dead last overall for wins and losses last season. But this is Season 2, and last season doesn't matter as much, and the 4th and final competitor for the Idol Division Championship #1 contendership ladder match will be MPW's own Bunny Bean Usino, and this just cements that all 4 of these competitors, whoever pulls that briefcase off the ladder, we will have someone that has never gotten the Idol Division Championship. Actually, no, never mind. 3 out of the 4 have never gotten a shot at the Idol Division Championship, or have never had the Idol Division Championship, not a shot at it, excuse me. But Rize, Usaino, and Ty have never held the gold. Minty has held it multiple times. I mean, that might put a big red target on Minty's back, but when it comes to these matches, it's anybody for themselves. Who will pick up the #1 contendership for next month's PLE? Will it be Minty, Usaino, Rize, or Tyranno Maximum? All we can do is start the match. Fisherman Buster. A ladder set up on the outside of the ring and a table on the opposite side. Anything goes in this match. The only thing you gotta do is get up top and grab that briefcase. Needy T by MintyClovers, and Rize, of course, stepping out to the outside, maybe looking to grab a ladder, maybe looking to grab some weapons, as anything is legal. Tyranno Maximum dropkick off the rope springboard. And now Rize's got the chair, swinging a miss. Forearm, swinging a miss again. MintyClovers gets the clothesline. You love to see it. That's a rare occasion. But you know, when that happens, it's going to be a good day for MintyClovers. Arm drag by Rize. I mean, it's dangerous. Minty and Rize all alone in the ring. If one of them grabs the ladder, they could easily climb up to the top of the the ladder and grab the briefcase. And maybe Minty's thinking about that. No, ooh, right in front of the French Canadian commentators by Tyranno Maximum, hitting Rize. Now everybody's gonna spill to the floor. Chair in hand, MintyClovers gets reversed. Tyranno Maximum, though, smartly grabbing the ladder as Usaino tries to wear down Minty. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, as Tyranno Maximum is all alone. This is dangerous for any of the other competitors. They want to make sure they keep an eye on Ty. And Usaino trying to get into the ring. Tyranno has their hands. Oh, and Tyranno, the ladder gets electric chair drop. The ladder gets knocked out right from under them as they had their hands on that briefcase. Rize all alone in the ring now. This could be a big event. Sliding dropkick by Usaino. Rize's all alone, and Ty, Usaino, and Minty don't seem to be minding it. Ty sees it. Rize's got her hands on the briefcase. She just gotta pull it down. Ty, though, trying to grab Rize off the top of the ladder. Powerbomb! Powerbomb by Tyranno Maximum, and now Ty's turn to go up the ladder. They are not wasting time, and you gotta hurry to get those down from the ladder. Usaino pushing the ladder over. Then Ty is just left to dangle. German suplex. MintyClovers maybe eyeing up Ty. No, Ty is just dangling. I mean, Ty can fall and grab the briefcase, fall with the briefcase, excuse me, but doesn't. Basement dropkick dodged. And that was 3 near calls for the #1 contender, German by Rize. Mindbuster onto the ladder, partly landing onto the ladder. MintyClovers now all alone in the ring. MintyClovers sets up the ladder. Could we see Minty getting another title shot? I don't think Usaino or Ty realizes it. MintyClovers is all alone. Oh my god, you gotta get in there! MintyClovers can have it. Ty just needs to push the ladder over, but MintyClovers! Nobody was paying attention. Rize was knocked outside of the ground, and MintyClovers is the #1 contender. Working off, or stepping off the work of Tyranno and Rize. Minty grabs the briefcase, and Minty receives redemption, as in MintyClovers' first time in Living Legends. Minty received redemption as Minty's first match at Living Legends. She lost to MamaInu in MamaInu's debut match, but MintyClovers is now going to start off Season 2 with an Idol Division Championship title shot. Congratulations, Minty, as we will move on to some Icon Singles competition. How's it going, T? Rize always loses. I know, dude. I like, bruh. So Ty gets in the ring. Rize gets up, pushes Ty, like tries to get Ty off. Okay, cool. Rize gets on, like everybody's like, get Rize off there, get Rize off there. Minty goes up. Oh, someone will get her. Like, oh. I'll still give the points back to the people that betted on Rize because I think only one person betted. Betted. We got you on the big screen with the PS5. Let's go. Hopefully all the music and everything sounds good. It sounded good on my end, but let me know if anything sounds bad. Dude, I'm just saying, this is what's gonna happen. Rize is gonna go through all of Season 2 not winning a single title, and then that last match of Season 2, Rize is gonna win it. I'm just kidding. Also, Rize, I never changed up your moveset yet. I was going to ask you about that, but you were streaming, so I didn't want to bug you. But I was going to ask if you wanted to officially change any of your moves. Because you were giving me some, you were having some ideas. You want to give me an outfit idea too? I think that will go great. Like, dude, but this is actually kind of sick, because like, Rize and I have been talking about maybe Rize changing up some stuff, because Rize herself in real life has wanted to change up some stuff. But then I'm thinking, like, okay, if we start getting like Rize changing up some stuff in game, maybe Rize becomes more of like a bad guy, more not like evil, but more of a heel, more like aggressive kind of thing, like idea wise. And I think it just works so well, because especially like Rize has every opportunity, just slips from her grasp, and now it's like that frustration's gonna have to build up, you know? So I'm excited to see how it goes. T was technically have a new outfit with the design. Yeah, I'll definitely I think I was actually thinking about working on that, but I was talking about this earlier in the stream. It took me like 30 minutes to set up this show, and I'm like, the reason it's taking so long is because I just did not set up anything for this MPW. I was like, I don't want to work on it this week, and then I procrastinated all today, and so I'm like still like, oh fuck, I need to set this up, I need to set that up. I literally like set something up, like when I texted the Discord being like, hey, MPW will happen, I just need to finish something, I was actually finishing something for MPW. I need to get on your 2K24 and get your pics of what I have for Angel's Change. Sounds good, yeah. And if you can take pictures of it and then also show me if it's possible. If it's not, it's fine, but like show me where in the list it's selected, just so I know exactly which one, because some things like look similar but are different. But yeah, I'll put something together with an Angel's game and get back to you. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's Season 2, so if we want to start changing things up, let's start changing things up. But let's get into the next match. Okay, ready? We are going to start off with our only non-number 1 contendership or championship match tonight. And it will be with B.A. Tycho versus UnchainedAwesome. And at B.A. Tycho's debut of Season 2, you'd say, during the number 1 contendership tournament, Unchained won in the first round, but out of nowhere, I should say, B.A. Tycho came up, choke slammed Chain, and said, when I talked to him backstage, I had an opportunity to say, he said, more are coming. And so far, we haven't seen too much. I don't quite know what B.A. Tycho could mean by that, but B.A. Tycho is here to have a grudge match with Unchained after the assault. I mean, these two have had history together. It's very strange to see someone like B.A. Tycho. B.A. Tycho debuted in MPW, saving Unchained from Garreth and Merlin. That was his introduction in Season 1, and since then, these two have not been on talking terms. I mean, they worked out very, very few times, and now it seems that they've their relations have broken down. I mean, I can understand because the Unchained at the start of Season 1, he was an asshole, but he wasn't this much of an asshole. And now he is just, ever since those handful of Icon Division Championship title opportunities, the championships, he's kind of just, it's gone straight to his head, and he's gone full Hollywood, I'd say. And, you know, I've never really liked the guy, but you gotta say, you know, game respects game, right? You gotta say, hey, when results show, they show, and that's impressive, but you don't have to like the guy, and I certainly don't. And it seems like B.A. Tycho's opinion of Unchained has changed as well as to not liking the guy, but Chain nearly picked up the #1 contendership for the Icon Division Championship, but unfortunately for him, that went to Zara Taro, who will be facing Bonk in our semifinals for the Icon Division Championship. But this will be B.A. Tycho versus Unchained. No championship on the line, just bragging rights. And to bury the hatchet, whether through your opponent or not. B.A. Tycho is taking it to Chain immediately. Strikes to the head with those gorilla fists. Back body drop onto the apron, spine landing directly onto the hardest part of the ring. And they're going to fight on the outside, going up the ramp. Chain's going to stay in the ring, though, as that is the only place you can win, diving over or through the middle rope. Catching part of B.A. Tycho. Chain playing a little bit of cat and mouse with B.A. Tycho. Getting in and out of the ring. We'll see how that strategy works out for him as B.A. Tycho picks Chain up into a powerbomb position onto the apron. Shoulder blade. Ooh, and the shoulder. Into the side of the ring. Pure steel on that part. No protective padding there. B.A. Tycho over the top rope. Forearm from Chain, bouncing off the ropes. Speed versus power. Size versus small. B.A. Tycho using his weight just against Chain. Chain can't get a grip on him. Butterfly takeover. And B.A. Tycho goes for the cover. Rope break, though. Referee says his toes just barely touch the ropes, and that's a good eye for the referee. Inside leg kick by Chain. Ooh, inverted DDT, like some sort of inverted DDT. That was fascinating. But B.A. Tycho, you can't sit there and enjoy the moment, Chain, as B.A. Tycho nearly rolls him up. Back elbow from B.A. Tycho. That will wake him back up. Get him focused in the match if he wasn't already. Belly to belly reversal. Grabbing the mask for leverage. Flips B.A. Tycho around, maybe going for a German suplex, but a butt to the crotch. And I mean, B.A. Tycho has been much more aggressive, at least I have been witnessing so far, off the ropes, and a bulldog by the sheepdog. B.A. Tycho's been a lot more aggressive this season. Topples him over the top rope in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. And Chain is looking to risk it all here tonight. Flying forearm off the top. Seemed to have damaged himself a little bit. Now he's going to mount B.A. Tycho. And B.A. Tycho reversal. Sending Chain back into the ring. Chain gonna meet him back outside. B.A. Tycho had no intentions of going back into the ring. He wants to fight outside. Takedown. And now back and forth, a wrestling battle here. Just classic grapplings. Whoever can out-grapple the other may get the upper hand in here, as B.A. Tycho is a very big powerhouse, but he does use a lot of grappling maneuvers. And now Chain is looking to break the hands and the arms of B.A. Tycho, dropping it on the back. 4 count. Referee's discretion on how fast that count can go, and the referee's looking like he's going to let them fight, but definitely reminding them to get back into the ring. B.A. Tycho looks out on his feet. Shotgun drop kick, nearly puncturing a hole through his chest. B.A. Tycho goes back to the outside, but there's nowhere to go when you cannonball over the top rope by UnchainedAwesome. Ooh, a rocking right hand, but this time it's reversed for a leg kick. Ooh, nobody wins in a headbutt, but apparently B.A. Tycho takes the horns and keeps standing. I would not want to headbutt Unchained, but B.A. Tycho seemed to have dealt with that quite easily. B.A. Tycho flipped around. Ooh, elbow. Maybe looking for a chainmaker, but not able to connect it. Now B.A. Tycho has quickly swapped the momentum right back over in plain sight to chain. And B.A. Tycho, maybe this is what he meant. More is to come. A more brutal beatdown is to come. Oh my god, just tossing him like a sack of shit. Clothesline. And now B.A. Tycho's gonna show that big men can jump. Oh, a knee drop straight to the chest. Shane might be out on his feet now. Brainbuster. Shane might be completely out. And B.A. Tycho is just brutalizing him. Half and half. Just toying with him. Chain's up though. Clothesline blocked. B.A. Tycho. Oh, ripcord knee. Shades of T. B.A. Tycho only caught for a second though. Horns to the jaw. Right or left hand. Off the ropes. Ooh, big kick. Enziguri springboard. Bust B.A. Tycho open under the mask. Don't ask me how I know. And now again, showing that ground and pound style, really taking it to B.A. Tycho. B.A. Tycho likes to use his strength to outpower people, and Chain is trying to get into his head by getting on top of him and mounting him, but B.A. Tycho... Ooh, reversed by Chain! Flips right out of the butterfly, DDT! Clotheslines galore, Chain has a little bit of life left in him. Can Unchained do it? He's got a little bit of life left in him. Cartwheel! Basement clothesline! Hooks the leg! Is Chain gonna make B.A. Tycho regret ever challenging him? Kick out at 2 and a solid one at that. B.A. Tycho gets the shoulder up. But he's looking wobbly. Chain has him in his sights. Knees up in the corner. And B.A. Tycho getting out of it. Drop kick right to the side of the cheek. And now Chain is in that same position B.A. Tycho was in just a couple seconds ago. Chainmaker by B.A. Tycho. The disrespect. 1, 2, no. Nearly beating Chain with his own move. The disrespect by B.A. Tycho. But that still might be it. In plain sight. UnchainedAwesome has taken everything. I don't think he can kick out of this one. 2, 3, and B.A. Tycho said more is coming, and I guess he wasn't exactly wrong. A hard-fought match, but towards the end, that was domination by B.A. Tycho. Has Chain unknowingly made himself an enemy more dangerous than he possibly could imagine? Who is to say? But we will move on to the MPW Open Weight Championship match, where Emrys Morgana will be defending her championship for the first time ever. God, if the Chainmaker was the win, though, that would have been sick. Oh yeah, this says Falls Count Anywhere. It says Open Weight Championship. Let's hope that it stays that way. Ooh, 88% on B.A. Tycho. Fair und enough. Someone made a little bit of change. All right, let's get into it, folks. Ooh. It is time for the MPW Open Weight Championship match, where the challenger is randomly selected by anybody in the Icon or Idol division, and this match is contested within falls count, anywhere, anything goes, ruling who was selected randomly to face Emrys Morgana. And I know Emrys is gritting her teeth in the back as ShmeepsWorld is the challenger for her first open weight championship title defense. Fate is a cruel and fickle mistress. Emrys Morgana costed ShmeepsWorld a shot at the Idol Division Championship here tonight by assaulting Shmeeps in the middle of her match. When Shmeeps wanted a rematch, Emrys Morgana pulled out BeepsWorld, ducking Shmeeps, but now Emrys has got nowhere to go, as ShmeepsWorld is her challenger for the Openweight Championship. And in Emrys Morgana's championship title win, it was an unfortunate circumstance for Zara Taro, as Emrys Morgana or Merlin or someone else seemingly used magic to hypnotize the referee into thinking that it was a regular match. So Emrys Morgana was the first ever MPW Openweight champion to win their title in a singles match, completely throwing Zara Taro off guard and giving herself an advantage. But Emrys Morgana nonetheless has that Openweight championship around her waist, and maybe Zara Taro still has some say in some amount of position in the title rankings still. But Emrys Morgana doesn't feel like she won this unfairly. She is gloating it. But this may be the first, hopefully, if the referees aren't hypnotized again. There's an anti-magic field around, so hopefully magic should be negated. This will be Emrys Morgana's first ever Falls Count Anywhere match for the Openweight Championship, and it's up against ShmeepsWorld, someone who is already has a vendetta against the champion for personal reasons. A former two-time Idol Division champion looking to get that Openweight Championship around her waist. And I would be, I don't want to be biased as a commentator. Commentators try to say unbiased, but I would be lying if I said that that Openweight Championship would not look fantastic around the waist of ShmeepsWorld. This is Emrys Morgana's first championship, though, in MPW, and you know she's not going to let it go away that easy. This is what it's all about. The Openweight Championship is on the line. Hopefully, in an Openweight Championship style matchup. ShmeepsWorld versus Emrys Morgana. Let's start the match. The bell rings. Head scissor already getting into Shmeeps' head, pulling off a couple of her own moves right off the bat. And now Emrys Morgana has aligned herself with some terrible people. You know, Emrys Morgana came in with Merlin and Garreth at her side, and now has somehow hired or gotten BeepsWorld to work with her / work for her. What could that even mean? Facebuster. ShmeepsWorld, though, not letting Emrys have a chance to breathe. The aggressiveness. I mean, pulling out someone from their past like BeepsWorld, taking them out in an Idol Division Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. I mean, Shmeeps has got a lot of things to be frustrated at Emrys for. And she's looking to take that out on Emrys, whether winning the championship is on her priority list or not. The Openweight Championship is just a beautiful purple icing on the top of the cake. Working over the arm. That's her critical rolling arm. Of course, you got to look out for Emrys Morgana's submission-style tactic splash in the corner, as she could make ShmeepsWorld tap like she did Zara Taro, but from anywhere in the ring or anywhere in the arena. Oh, ShmeepsWorld, though, rolling up the champion, nearly sneaking a quick win around. Ooh, a little bit too short there. Slipped on her boots there. And Empress Morgana is going to take that misstep and work with it. Working over the arm, definitely targeting ShmeepsWorld's arm, the arm she uses to critical roll people and use to help get her onto the top of the ropes. That's an expert play. Empress Morgana, black powder in the corner. Black powder and hook in the legs. ShmeepsWorld could be out already. Kick out at 2. And ShmeepsWorld off the ropes. Ooh, bumps him. Empress Morgana nearly taking the championship and retaining it. ShmeepsWorld trying to get that fire back in him, but no. And now let's pray to God. Please. Thank you. The magic barrier is working. And the referee is no longer hypnotized. This is a falls count anywhere match. Ooh, Shmeeps with those educated feet. And now a snapmare on the floor. Cracking the whiplashing the head back. And working over Empress Morgana's legs. And now in the Openweight Championship, you can pin your opponent or submit them anywhere and anything goes. And speaking of submitting, it looks like Shmeeps is trying to tap out. Empress Morgana with a face lock. Empress slipping through. I don't know if that's just Shmeeps trying to get into Empress's head there. Trying to, clothesline, trying to submit her. But Empress Morgana is a submission specialist, so it's going to be very difficult to tap someone that's so familiar with applying and getting out of holds, such as Empress Morgana. Shmeeps seems to be getting some steam back into her sails, some wind back into her sails. You don't put steam in sails, I guess. Empress Morgana, clothesline, a running critical roll. Referee out of position. Empress Morgana for the championship. And Empress Morgana in near fall. Did not expect that. ShmeepsWorld might have it. Discus clothesline ducks under though. Big boot removed. Empress Morgana nearly lost the championship right there. Inverted neck breaker. Onto the floor. They're fighting on concrete. Barely any protection. Kicks and chop blocked. Ooh, grabs for a leg lock. Could we see Shmeeps tap out on the floor for the championship? Empress has it locked in, but I don't think she's worn down Shmeeps' legs enough to warrant that, but that's definitely going to be some damage to the ligaments and the tendons in the legs, and caught the Hurricane Rana. Jumped a little bit too low. Empress Morgana spins ShmeepsWorld around. Shmeeps, clothesline again! Critical roll running. Critical roll on the outside. ShmeepsWorld could be the new openweight champion too. Kick out again. Empress Morgana gets the kick out again. Only a 2 count. Back elbow to Shmeeps. Hurricane Rana, no. Reverse and dropped right on the front of her face onto concrete. And you guys may have forgotten about this, but anything goes in a falls count anywhere match. And means Shmeeps right up the tailbone. Sledgehammer through the ass. 1, 2, kick out. Empress Morgana just got an unwelcoming entrant to her backside, but she stays in it and bounces ShmeepsWorld's head off the floor. And it's time for ShmeepsWorld to get some punishment. No, though. Reversal. Shmeeps got that sledgehammer again to the shoulder, just driving it into the arm of Empress. Shmeeps is looking to inflict as much pain as she can. Empress now has it. Pulled it right out of ShmeepsWorld's hands. Knocks it away. Shmeeps is going to send Empress inside. Decides to go over the top. ShmeepsWorld off the ropes, sending Empress up and over. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. Ooh, Ooh, Hurricane Rana, the back elbow reversed into the Hurricane Rana. That might have just caught Emrys off guard and could see a new champion right here. No, again. Not enough to put Emrys away, but near fall after near fall, the champion has to do something if she wants to retain the title. X Factor. Face first on a concrete. Nearly busting open her nose. Emrys. Back and forth on the outside. For ShmeepsWorld, this is Monkey Flip. Or Sunset Flip. For ShmeepsWorld, this is about revenge. For Emrys, this is about the open weight championship roll-up. Kick out at 1, though. That's got to be demoralizing. Shmeeps had that scouted. Emrys back up on her feet. ShmeepsWorld back up on her feet. Suplex. If ShmeepsWorld can win the openweight championship, she'll have won every single championship there is to win in MPW for an idol in ShmeepsWorld with the discus punch. Finally, to put away Emrys Morgana. And that's payback. That's why you don't mess with purple kryptonite, Emrys. ShmeepsWorld is the MPW openweight champion. Look out. Here comes, purple matching purple at ShmeepsWorld. Former 2-time Idol Division champion, picking up a win at Living Legends. Truly showing she's legendary as we'll move on into the Icon Division Championship match. Searching, nothing's ever really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. How's it going, MamaInu? How you doing? Let's go. That works out perfectly for me behind the scenes. This anxiety is really trying me up. Warning ahead of time, a lot of photos coming your way. No worries, the more the better, to be honest. The more the better. Okay, this one does not have a championship set to it. I am noticing that, and so I will make sure we add the championship to it. Edit match, edit match, edit match. This anxiety is really trying me. Dude, I booked to talk a little bit about behind the scenes stuff. So I was like, okay, Emrys is gonna, I want to do something with Emrys, right? And Shmeeps. I want to do something with Emrys and Shmeeps because it's going to lead into the Beeps World stuff. And so I was like, okay, Emrys is going to attack Shmeeps during the #1 contendership championship tournament. Okay. That cost Shmeeps the match. And then, I want ShmeepsWorld to want to have a match with Emrys, gonna have a match scheduled, but then Beeps World comes out. So that's what happens, right? We have that, Beeps World comes out. But I didn't think that Emrys was gonna get selected for the Openweight Championship. So I was like, fuck, well, now, Emrys is, because I was gonna have a match with ShmeepsWorld and Emrys on this show to be like okay, she ducked Shmeeps the first time, and now this is finally their match at the PLE. All right, finally build it up to it. And I was like, fuck, well, now she's got to defend the championship. I'm like, wait, if ShmeepsWorld is selected, then they'll have that match and it'll work out perfectly. And then I'm like, if ShmeepsWorld can beat Emrys, then that will work out as well, because then that will mean that Emrys wants to, keep going after Shmeeps, and this story can kind of continue and kind of keep going. So I was like, that kind of works out perfectly for me. But yes, it is Thursday night, baby. Every other Thursday. And it's the first Thursday in a while I have felt good. So I'm happy to get back into some stuff. Knock on wood, I stay good. I'm happy to get back into some MPW. Ugh. Let's get into the Icon Division Championship match. Ooh. All right, it is time for the Icon Division. Sorry, someone was talking in my ear. The Icon Division Championship match. And the winner of the Icon #1 Contender Tournament and the previous openweight champion before Emrys Morgana was Zarataro, the newest member of the Icon Division, and he is looking to, I mean, there's been a history, a lineage of sorts that, you know, it happened with Dragthulu, it happened with Bonk, it's happened with many other champions where they started out as the openweight champion, they dropped the openweight championship, they lost that, got directly into an Icon Division championship match, and then won the whole damn thing. Can Zarataro join this lineage of other wrestlers that have been the openweight champion, lost it, and then immediately after their next championship was the World Championship, the Icon Division Championship. I believe that also happened with Glitchy as well for the Idol Division Championship. So, and with how Zarataro has been wrestling, he's been incredibly impressive. Also, Zarataro has beaten Bonk before. Zarataro has beaten the champion as the champion in Season 1. If Zarataro can just pull it off again, he could see himself being the MPW Icon Division champion. But of course, that is easier said than done when you're facing up against the Mastodon, the man from the Horsehead Nebula from outer space, the Super Naiyan, the Mastodon Behemoth Bonk, and your current Icon Division champion, the one carrying the championship from Season 1 over to Season 2, and he's not going to want to lose that. So far, 100% of the previous champions have lost their championships within their first title defense. Can Bonk break that streak? The Openweight Championship, Zarataro lost it in his first defense in Season 1, or Season 2. Bonk's first defense is right now. If he loses, he will continue that trend. Can the Icon Division champion defend his title against Zarataro? This will be in a first fall to a finish singles match, meaning championship's advantage is in effect, which means Bonk has a little bit of an advantage going into this match. It's the championship advantage, meaning that if Bonk loses via disqualification, or if either men lose by disqualification or countout, Bonk does not change championship. The championship does not change hands if a disqualification or a countout happens. So if Bonk hits Zarataro with a foreign object and gets disqualified, he will not lose the championship. If Bonk gets counted out, he will not lose the championship. He'll lose the match, but he will retain the Icon Division championship. But I think Bonk is a very honorable, like, he's got a Super Naiyan pride here. So if he was a sin, he would be pride. He will not let his pride drive him to that, at least from me, if I may psychoanalyze our wrestlers. Bonk seems to be one of those guys that prefers a good old-fashioned beatdown than taking the easy road. And I think that's something that Zarataro has in common with him. These two are hard hitters, and they're respectful competitors. They show great sportsmanship when it comes to stepping inside that squared circle. So I think we'll have a good old classic wrestling match here for the Icon Division Championship. But neither men can give each other an inch or they'll take a mile. You cannot count out Zarataro. Zarataro may have not been here for the longest time, but he has been very dominant with the opportunities he's had so far. But of course, the same thing can be said about Bonk. He was once the newest member of the Icon Division, and he won the Openweight Championship and the Icon Division Championship in the first season. Zarataro only won the Openweight Championship in his first season, was unable to get to this point. He came way later than Bonk, to be fair, but this could be Zarataro's opportunity to get some gold around his waist. It will be Zarataro versus Bonk. And Bonk, of course, is already powered up for this match. When he gets in the ring, it's about making a statement. The challenger, Zarataro, though, shows no fear. But I would say the energy radiating off Bonk is a terrifying one. I'm not quite sure I would have any confidence in myself if I was staring down someone like Bonk. Someone who's never had a shirt fit him. I mean, a shirt tailored on Earth has never fit him. His muscles barely contained in his space armor. But this is what it's all about. The highest prize in the Icon Division. The Icon Division Championships. It's Zarataro versus the champion Bonk. Let's start this matchup, and they're going to walk up to each other. Shoulder and elbow, collar and elbow tie-up. I mean, shoulder and elbow can also. Ooh, I thought he was going to spine buster him, but hangs him to dry over the ropes. And like I said, you can't let someone like Bonk get too much momentum straight out the gate, because he will overpower you. He may look like a powerhouse, but he's got speed and he's got strength. Spinning him around for a discus or a ripcord forearm as the champion takes it. Oh, there he goes. Zarataro trying to pick up some speed. Step up Hurricane Rana. There we go. Now Zarataro's picking up some speed. But Bonk gets that throat chop in. Sends him in the corner. And Bonk does not even look like he cares. He's showing no urgency in this match. Through the middle rope, shoulder tackle, colliding. Zarataro kip up, though. I mean, Zarataro's going to be in trouble if he can't get something going. DDT onto the floor, though. I mean, that's going to be effective. When it comes to Zarataro, I mean, Bonk was a pretty dominant openweight champion, but Zarataro's probably pretty familiar with the outside and is choosing to stay on the outside. Use whatever time he has available. Bonk crashed and burned on that second dive, and Zarataro's going to take advantage of that. Sends him into the ring post. Now Zarataro's going to make it into the ring. Of course, Zarataro's got to keep an eye on that count, keep an ear open for that count, because he does not want to win or lose by a count out. Bumps into the ref. Ref collision. And now Zarataro, Northern Lights suplex to the champion. Lifting someone up like Bonk is not an easy task, but Zarataro somehow does it and gets him into the corner. And a leg drop. Cheering to the French-Canadian commentators. Zarataro sort of feeding off the energy of the crowd. Off the ropes. Oh my god, a crushing frog splash off the ropes. Absolutely devastating to Bonk. Oh, and Bonk's going to get a little bit of a combo off with these palm strikes. Picks up Zarataro for that German like he's nothing. And like I said, you can't let Bonk get the advantage or he's going to just toss you around like you're a doll. Falls count, or near fall, excuse me, for Zarataro. Zarataro off the ropes. He's going to get it. Splash across body. Springboard crossbody for Zarataro. He's got to think about something if he wants to take out Bonk and win the championship. He's going to start slowing it down. Get a submission hold locked in, try to wear down the champion, which is kind of smart, but it's only as smart with how much stamina your opponent has. And I mean, Bonk got stamina like a horse. Sends Zarataro into the corner. Ooh, just a knife edge chop to Zarataro, and he's got nowhere to go. Uranagi and dropping an elbow with some flair. Got a chop. Ooh, that right hand blocks the chop again. Just throwing crosses and jabs at Zarataro. Scoop slam. Oh my god. A scoop slam like driver. Zarataro is definitely feeling the pain. A knee drop. Hooks the leg. And Zarataro might be completely out of it. Ooh, barely getting that shoulder up. Zarataro still fighting. But this match has been all bonk, and there he goes with the beam clash to put it to rest. Bonk. No, rope break. Zarataro gets his hand on the rope and the ref sees it, canceling out the pin. Zarataro, I think that was it was it for Zarataro. Ooh, right hand gets him in the corner, Muhammad Ali style boxing. And oh my god, suplex. Suplex. Fucking into the corner, dropping Zarataro on his head. Zarataro had a window of opportunity, but now elbow drop from the top. He's got to do something drastic if he wants the championship. Ooh, blocked it. Zarataro, this is his opportunity. This is Zarataro's opportunity. Kaiju, killer. New champion, center of the ring, shoulders down. 2. No. That was Zarataro's chance, and Bonk kicks out at a solid 2. But Zarataro not wasting time, not letting it get to him. Ham. Thank you, ma'am, off the top. Zarataro fighting through all the pain. Will he be the new Icon Division champion? One more time, Kaiju Killer connects. Kaiju Killer for the championship. 2. Zarataro is your new Icon Division champion. Perseverance and strength shown by Zarataro, joining that short list of people that dropped the Openweight Championship and picked up a world title. Zarataro picks up his first Icon Division Championship of the season and of his career. An incredible, impressive showing, dethroning Bonk. Oh, I feel bad for the rest of the Icon Division, as he just put Bonk back into the #1 contenders pool. But congratulations to Zarataro, the new Icon Division champion. Can T defend the championship in the main event? Or will all champions be dethroned here tonight? We'll just have to find out next. Oh, that was good. That was a good match. I honestly thought Bonk had it because Zarataro just fucking was getting his ass kicked and then just immediately at the end just pulled off absolutely everything. Holy moly guacazole. Whew. I'm gonna need a breather for that one, and I gotta set up the next prediction. Oh, I do not like that there's a random feed now on the app for Twitch. I was gonna double check the audio, and then it opened up someone's stream. That is not fun. All right, we're gonna set up that, but I wanted to just make sure that the audio sounds good going into the main event, because you would hate for the main event to have bad audio. Am I right? Okay. All right, let's get into the final match of the first show, the main event of Living Legends. T versus Draven, or Draven versus T, rather. Let's get into it. Ooh. It is time for the main event of the evening. It is going to be TeaTheShiba defending her championship against the challenger and the winner of the winner of the Idol Division #1 contendership tournament. The person that beat Rize for this opportunity. DancingWithDraven, looking to get her first Idol Division championship of the season, and her first championship of the season, her third overall for the Idol Division championship. And I mean, this is a little bit of a demon, a monkey on T's back, if you will, because Draven was in the first ever Idol Division championship match against TeaTheShiba for the first ever Idol Division championship inside of a steel cage here at Living Legends. And Draven tossed T off the top of the cage and became the first ever Idol Division champion. And oh my god, how long has it been since we've seen Draven in the #1 contendership spot in the main event of a premium live event? It feels like it's been forever since Draven's had that Idol Division around her waist. Can Draven do it again? Or will TeaTheShiba continue her reign as the overdog, finally achieving her dream of obtaining the Idol Division championship last season? Can she carry it over into the next season? And of course, that champion right here is none other than TeaTheShiba. TeaTheShiba, the Idol Division champion. This championship she has fought so hard to get. She finally got it at the end of Season 1. I can't imagine T is wanting to let that go anytime soon. But will that be up to her when she's going up against one of the more dominant idols in the division, and that is DancingWithDraven. Someone that's beaten her many times before and beat her for that very title around T's waist. Can T put this demon to rest in her heart? Are the thoughts creeping in of, is T good enough? Can T do it? The one difference between this T and the T at Living Legends is T thought that she had to go twisted to beat Draven. Did all T have to do was be herself to pick up this win and be the Idol Division champion? We will have to see, but Draven is a force to be reckoned with and definitely could start off her Idol Division career in Season 2 as champion once again. And T does not even, I don't want to read into things, but T does not look like she has an ounce of stress on her. She is dripping with confidence right now. The chills shot up my spine as T seems to just be in the zone against Draven. The Idol Division Championship, this is no holds barred, meaning you must pin your opponent in the ring, but you may use any weapons you see fit. Apologies that I didn't mention that earlier, as we will start after TeaTheShiba versus Draven. Draven gets the strikes off first, and now you see Draven showing some urgency here. Usually she likes to step over the opponent, really take her time with those triple clotheslines, but she just shot her way through them as quickly as she could. Is now taking it to T. Devastating elbow to the back of the head. So far, straight out the gate, it has been Draven. Elbow drop again to the spine. Draven in complete control here. TeaTheShiba, though, now. T gets a little bit stomping down. T, and who is that? A blue BA Tycho entering the ring and now taking it to Draven in a right hand, twisting her around, knocking her to the floor. Is this what BA Tycho was saying when he said more are coming? I mean, falls can't, or no holds barred, meaning that interferences are allowed, but I don't know what that was about, but it definitely rocked Draven. Maybe giving T a little bit of an advantage, but it seems like Draven is back into it. The right hand rocked Draven from that masked person. Inzagiri caught, but we'll have to keep our attention back on the match. We can't think of who that was, but that definitely may have given T an edge here, a little bit of a way in, because it had been all Draven up until that point. But will it be all Draven up for the rest of the match? We'll have to see, as Draven is looking for a table under the ring. Will that table come into play? Probably not, but it will definitely be a hazard. Now T, though, gave T enough time to rest in the corner. She's back up. Oh my god, suplex, no. Brain buster, oh my god, onto the table. Back first onto the table in a sleeper hold. T getting in a sleeper hold, maybe looking to tap Draven for the championship, and Draven sitting directly, crack sliced in two by that table, but gets out of the sleeper hold, and T just locks in a second one. T is trying to put Draven to sleep, trying to wear down the challenger. Second jawbreaker knocks T down to her knees this time, but she's back up. T knocks her around for a third time, third sleeper hold. Draven could tap or pass out, but again, Draven gets out of that third one. Will we see a fourth? No, we will not. Maybe, I mean, nope, I guess not. Okay, into the corner. T, though, now in control. Clothesline in the corner. Discus big boot for the champion. Doesn't go for the cover yet. Doesn't feel like it's enough, and now is eyeing Draven up for that knee strike. No! Draven catching the leg. Crossbody. Draven may have gotten caught off guard in the beginning of the match, but it seems like she is back in full force. Off the ropes, drop kick. And now Draven goes for that clothesline. You can see what I was talking about earlier in the match. The agency has left Draven as she takes the opportunity to just treat her opponent like a mat, just stepping over them like they're an object for those triple clotheslines, going for a triple German, but T gets out of it. TeaTheShiba pedigree on the table. No, I think just barely out of the way, but pedigree for T to retain the championship. No rope breaks in this match. Two. Kick out at two, though. Draven not going down that easy. One of the more hard to kill. Discus big boot again. Hard to kill. Oh, is someone else coming up? No, it's not. Draven's going to take this opportunity. Oh, Draven cut out the lights and is going to sneak behind to grab a weapon. Oh, Canada, the hockey sticks in hands as we go in front of the French-Canadian commentators, but T swats the hockey stick out of her hand. Uranagi onto the floor. Uranagi. And now T, though, gets arm dragged. I would say ever since that masked assailant came into the ring, it's been pretty much all T, but Draven seems to maybe be picking up some energy. Shoulder tackle to the lower midsection, driving that shoulder into the gut of T, and now stomping into it. T, maybe new champion. Kick out at one. TeaTheShiba saving her championship for just a little while longer. Draven, though, looking a little bit tired. The damage, I think, starting to show. Forearm. Draven, though, maybe laughing it off, feeling the cockiness of Draven, not taking it as seriously, but she should have taken it seriously. Second pedigree by T to retain the championship. Rolls her into the corner. 1, 2, 3, and TeaTheShiba defends the Idol Division Championship in a very hard-fought match, though had a little bit help from a masked stranger, a BA Tycho lookalike, if you will. TeaTheShiba, the only champion to retain at Living Legends, and putting that demon to rest for herself, putting away that the thoughts in her mind that she's not good enough. TeaTheShiba has just proven all you need to do is be yourself, and you can be the champion. TeaTheShiba retains at MPW Presents Living Legends. I was your commentator, host, and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestling Ton, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. So how are we feeling? How do we feel about that match? Three to 1 for T, and the champion retains. TeaTheShiba, the only champion to retain, which is kind of nuts. MintyClovers, though, will be challenging TeaTheShiba for the Idol Division Championship, as she won that briefcase. So we'll see T versus Minty at, I believe, All on the Line, I want to say. Oh, so I think I forgot something, but I want to double check something. Yeah, okay, I was right. Sweet. I was like, is it all on the line? It is all on the line. Okay. Also, to anybody that I feel like this goes without saying, but just in case someone didn't know this, for all the people that are like wanting changes for their characters in MPW, like stuff, obviously I'll do that hopefully for next stream. I won't do it on stream, in case people are wondering. But I feel like people probably knew that. We're gonna get into the last two matches, or last two shows of the night. I also gotta double change some stuff. Yep. And yep. We're gonna save those. Also, setting up that cutscene to go into the match was super annoying because WWE 2K23 for Steam Edition by 2K Studios is a fantastic game, and they really love when people are creative. And it was definitely not like a super annoying pain. And then I think I need to edit you. This was another thing that I forgot to do before. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna like make sure, because it's gonna be really annoying if I'm gonna actually go out and double check. I'm back from lurking. Nice. Finished basically the intro of Wuwa. Nice. I got Shmeeps into Wuwa, because now I'm into Wuwa, because Clemmy got me into Wuwa, which is Withering Waves, if anybody didn't know. Okay. I think that should be good. We had a good first show, Shmeeps, and now we're going into our second show of the night. Are you an ETuber? I don't understand what concept... that concept of it, so I don't mean to sound rude or anything. Hello, ETuber? Are you an ETuber? You might be confused, but no worries. Asking questions is never... I mean, if you ask them from a place of, like, niceness, you know, it's not... I would never consider it to be rude. Or in a respectful way, rather, and you did it quite respectfully. No, I'm a VTuber, if that's what you mean, which is a virtual... It's basically a virtual YouTuber kind of thing, so me having this model that can interact with you guys and moves to my emotions, that's what a VTuber is. An ETuber, I'm not quite sure if there's something else called an ETuber. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I get it. You got it mixed up? No, yeah, you're fine. That's totally fine. An ETuber could be a thing, but I'm not familiar with it. Unless it's people combining, like, English VTuber with, like, something, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, no worries, man. Feel free to ask questions. It's the only way we can learn. I will do that, I think. You doing, like, a universe thing? Yeah, we're doing a universe thing. It's called Masu Pro Wrestling, and basically it's me and a bunch of my other VTuber friends. We made characters, and now we simulate matches, and I commentate over them. And you can bet channel points on who you think are gonna win. And yeah, so we just finished one of our premium live events, and now we're gonna do 2 regular shows because I like to do 3 shows per stream. So I'm just setting that up right now. And I'd absolutely be happy for you to sit back and enjoy the ride. Some of them also, I should say, some of them are also viewers in the matches, not just my VTuber friends. And then also, some of them are custom characters that I've made to fit some stories. And thank you so much for the follow, someone ZVZ. if you have a way to pronounce that you prefer, let me know. But thank you for the follow. You add viewers? I do sometimes. Usually, I was a little bit more desperate back when I wanted to do a battle royale, but I'm not as desperate for people anymore. But if someone, like, if I know them well enough, then like, definitely there's a shot. Like, if someone comes in and they're chill and they want a character in the game, I'm not super against it, but I just, like, you know, you don't want to add a bunch of people you don't know just in case. Okay. Can you run some lore by me? Sure. You can, if you want to, you can put some lore in some ones. Okay. You can run some lore by me, but I'm gonna probably start up the next match. And then during the match, I don't really talk to the chat, and we sort of talk in between here. But if you want to, like, put in the lore and then we can talk about it after, sure. And then also I have a Discord. If you want to DM me on Discord, you can find my Discord through, like, my personal Discord through my Discord server. If you want. I know not everybody uses Discord, but it's a good way to talk to me about stuff. Or, God forbid, if you use whispers on Twitch. I feel like nobody uses whisper on Twitch, but if you need to keep it private, then definitely feel free. But we're going to get into the first match of the second show here tonight. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington. And tonight we are starting off once again in no man's land following MPW Living Legends on Saturday. We're going to have to find some new #1 contenders and see where people fall. But to start off the Icon, for the Idols we don't, but for the Icon division we will have to find a #1 contender. And we haven't seen Sleepy in the title opportunity, in the title position in a long time. But the former two-time Icon Division champion is looking for a third. And he is in our first match of the first round of this mini tournament to see who will challenge for Zarataro, the newly crowned Icon Division champion. If he's going to, who's going to be his first #1 contender. Zarataro barely clutched it out against Bonk. And he'll be watching closely to this tournament from the back. And SleepyPengu's opponent here tonight, who will match his energy, the Stone Dog of MPW, Adur Potato. Both these two like to take things slow. And we're going to have a hard-hitting match here tonight between these two. Adur Potato still has yet to get any sort of championship around his waist. The last time we saw Potato in a championship match, he was in that triple threat open weight championship match between Zarataro, Blueness, and himself. And Zarataro would go on to retain the open weight championship in that match. So can Potato get that win, be able to grab that brass ring? Is season 2 Potato's season? Both these two have differing histories when it comes to the championship, but both are in the same position. They want an opportunity, and they haven't had one in such a long time, so neither one will stay down until the other is put away and they get a title opportunity. Inverted DDT onto the knee. And hammer fist from Potato using the elbows. Potentially going to cut open SleepyPengu. Working over the arm, and this is what I'm talking about. These two take it slow, but they're beefy boys. Potato definitely more of a powerhouse than Sleepy is, but Sleepy much more of a technical grappler, as he shows it here. Unfortunately, there are no pinfalls or submissions outside of the ring, so that roll-up is not legal. Swinging neck breaker by SleepyPengu. And the difference between these two is that Sleepy knows what it takes to be an Icon Division champion. Potato has yet to taste that glory. But the hunger inside of him may be burning harder than we ever know, brighter than we ever know. Monkey flip out of the corner, back up to his feet. Chops, though. Referee got a little bit in his way there, maybe obstructed Potato's vision, but Potato fights back out of it. Is back into it, back and forth. Sleepy from behind. You don't ever want Sleepy to get behind you, as he can easily implement many different holds onto you. Sleepy, known for his submission specialist techniques and his amateur wrestling style. Dropping a couple elbows onto the temple, or straight onto the forehead of Potato. Potato now picking Sleepy up, bouncing him off the top rope, neck first. Goes for the cover to move on to the second round of this tournament. Kick out of 2. Or kick out of 1, excuse me. Ooh, knee strikes now. Picking him up, trying to hit him with every hard part of his body, every hard appendage. Rolls through. Gets him over the top rope and tossing him back in, using his momentum off the ropes. And Potato is picking up that momentum. As I said, we very rarely see Potato fly. It's usually more of a fall, but let's see what he's going to do. Here, double axe handle crowns Sleepy, but not in the way that he wants. Now Sleepy trying to get back into that advantageous position. Drops under. Jumps over. Ducks under into the Snapdragon suplex. The Penguin hitting him with the Dragon suplex. But Sleepy onto the ropes, and now Sleepy's got nowhere to go, and Potato is going to take advantage of that. Clothesline. Potato likes to use his opponent's momentum against them. He likes to minimize the amount of energy he needs to use, and tries to use as much energy his opponent can. Tries to wear them down with using minimal energy. And sometimes that can work out for him, but other times he gets laps run around him. Sleepy clothesline over the top rope. And Sleepy slides under. Back over the top. Rights and lefts, and now a takedown. Potato in trouble, but reverses it, pulls the momentum back to him. Now he's going to try and take it slow, send him back to the ropes. Maybe looking for some... Ooh, using the ropes now. Giving himself leverage to twist Sleepy's arm around, making it harder to put in the Sleepy hold. Big boot busts Sleepy open. That Sleepy rolls up Potato. Kick out at one. Potato had it scouted. Clothesline. Takes Sleepy off his feet. Ducks under. Back body drop. And a spine buster by Potato. Goes to cover the former two-time Icon Division champion and gets a 2 count for his troubles. Picking Sleepy back up. Ooh, nearly spins him around. But Sleepy reverses, grabs him by the leg. Sweeps it and then twists the lower part of his calf. Lower part of his leg. This has been back and forth. Neither one can really get a good advantage, but Potato plunge. Just as I say that, Potato plunge sends Sleepy into the ground onto his neck. But a kick out of 2. Potato maybe trying to go for another one. Sleepy now. Fisherman suplex. Clothesline. Clothesline again now. It's Sleepy's turn to pick up some momentum. Super kick. Goes for the cover on Potato. Shoulders are down. Potato might look like he's out. He looked like he was snoring. But Sleepy's got to figure out how to put this match away because his nose is busted, and that's just going to become more painful as the match goes on. Sleepy hold, trying to stay away from the ropes. He sort of does. Gets him into the corner. Could put Potato to sleep or tap him out. Potato is fading. Looking to move on in the tournament. Potato trying his best to pull out of there. Rolls through. Gets his foot stuck on the rope, though. Potato, that doesn't seem to mind, as Potato's going to go for a beautiful German suplex. Nobody quite does it like him in the business. 2, and a kick out of 2, though. Still not able to put down Sleepy. Sleepy is not ready for his nap yet, but this might just be the NyQuil Potato needed. Potato plunge. Extra drowsy Potato plunge for a Potato, and he's going to move on to the next round in this #1 contenders tournament for the Icon Division. A Potato hard-fought victory. Will we see him up against Zarataro at All on the Line? We'll have to see, but till then, we're going to take a shift as the bosses upstairs still want to test out some tag team matches So we will see what they have in store for the next matchup. Potato picks up the win. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. Ugh. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle super quick. I'll put you guys on the BRB screen. Because my throat is parched. So BRB. Axolotl, I have a moat with millions of them. Why are you against me being for things?
I'm sorry?
What the fuck is this is this not a buried treasure map? No, it's just a map. You're worthless to me.
It should be a buried treasure map.
No, it said map. I think it was just a map.
I swear it literally said buried treasure
I
map.
thought it did too. It's a ghost. That could be kind of cool. Draw it as like a forced ghost in where that beam coming out? Wait, where that dragon breath coming out from? Giratina? What the fuck? You sus as hell. It would be cool to draw them as like forced ghosts. Jirachi and Giratina hiding these old here. And the fucking paralysis, flinching, like we've had such bad luck with the hacks today. Ancient power, can we get the boosts? That's not gonna do anything, but can we get the boosts? Sky uppercut, okay. How much is that doing? Fucking Christ. Okay. That's big. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Oh, we get her. That's not really early, but I think that's soft pity. Pain slasher, fair enough, but we get her, which I knew was gonna happen at some point. It was just a numbers game, but could we get some extra juice in here, or is she just gonna be right at the end? I think she's fashionably late. My wife is here. Okay. Hey, we back. We back. Thank you for your patience. There you have it. Cyclone is a luchador who is the son of Sin Cara, or relative. He's blind and beat Dylan Walker. He got moved to the main roster in 2024 for Cyclone. That's pretty cool. I feel like I know who Dylan Walker is, unless that's someone you made. But I'm gonna Google them. Yeah, that is Dylan Walker. Okay, Dylan Walker. Yeah, I'm not sure who Dylan Walker is, but I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm a big fan of Sin Cara. I'm a big fan of luchadors, and I like the idea of of blind wrestlers. I mean, it would definitely be difficult for someone to wrestle blind, but it would be pretty cool. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. For this match, I'm going to start the prediction early because I'm pretty sure something will happen. This might turn into a regular tag team match, and if it does, I apologize, but let's get into it. Oh wait, no, let's not get into it. Let's just start the prediction now. So what did you think? I thought it was cool. I think it's a cool idea. I like the I said I'm a big fan of Sin Cara. I like luchadors, and I think that the idea of a blind wrestler is pretty cool. especially a blind luchador, because of how technical they are. You know, how you can't, one wrong step could lead you dropping yourself on your head. And if you're blind, it's maybe hard to even know which way is up, so it's kind of a cool idea. Makes me think of Daredevil a bit. Alright, now let's get into it. And the bosses upstairs have announced a tag match with BA Tycho and Dobby, but two other masked men are assaulting. Merlin and Garreth are two tag team, are basically our only real tag team in the division, but two more masked men, and a couple of them kind of look like BA Tycho. Could this be what BA Tycho is meaning by more are coming? I mean, it can't be a coincidence that someone shows up wearing the same mask as BA Tycho to assault Merlin and Garreth. What is happening? And I'm pretty sure one of them looked like a bear? But this is turned into a, another tag match. And the bosses upstairs are trying their hand at testing out different tag match types. And this match is a tag match where you have to hold the tag ropes. It's basically a classic tag match. Hold the tag ropes to become the legal participant. One-on-one matches. We tried a tornado tag match before the boss upstairs, so we'll have to see what the boss upstairs have in store for a potential tag team division, maybe. Trying to get into more stuff, but I wasn't quite sure, but that one of those, the guys in white kind of looked like a bear. And we saw a bear last season during our 30 participant battle royal. He almost won it, or they almost won it, I guess. Won the whole thing, but Merlin took them out. I mean, could that bear have some vengeance to go up against, to go for Merlin, or is it something to do with BA Tycho? And then there's another man in a green mask that looked somewhat familiar, but I can't quite say what it was. I may need to have another backstage interview with BA Tycho, and I need to maybe talk with security for allowing people in BA Tycho masks to attack the arena. Dobby gets powerbombed. Ooh, but barely was going for the tag. Dobby was going for the tag. BA Tycho had his hand out, and then Merlin, I think Merlin, I know Merlin and BA Tycho have never had great love for each other, but it seems like Merlin maybe thinks that BA Tycho had something to do with the people coming after him before their match started. Merlin dropping the knee, bouncing his head off the knee. I mean, they're not out of the woods yet. I mean, BA Tycho and Dobby are not really familiar with tag team environments. Are a resident tag team right here showing their work ethic and their chemistry is Garreth Unported and MerlinGTB. Garreth gets sent over, so they do have a little bit of an advantage. That distraction and that assault at the beginning of the match maybe just evened up the score a little bit. Recount. There are countouts, so if someone gets to the count of 10, they lose. Their team loses. So you definitely want to get in before the count of 10 in this tag match. And Garreth is just sending Dobby across the arena, maybe looking for a countout victory. 7. Ooh. Maybe looking for a German suit. What the heck is Garreth looking for? Like a torture rack. 9. Garreth Unported looking to steal the win. Of course Garreth and Merlin would try to take the easy way out. Merlin and Garreth, Team Wizard King, takes the early way out. Yeah, don't play their music. Don't play their music. They don't deserve their music. Don't play it. Good. Garreth and Merlin picking up a tag team win. But the question still remains was who the heck were those two guys? Well, we'll have to leave that question up into the air until I have more answers. But we will move on to the second match of the first round of the Icon Division #1 Contender Tournament. Honestly, that's probably the best tag match we could have asked for. That was probably the best tag match we could have asked for. I was like, okay, I want these two to attack Merlin and Garreth, but I don't want like an hour-long tag match. So I was like, okay, let's just hope. I put it as a tornado tag because I was like, we'll do it as a tornado tag, and then it'll be somewhat faster. No, not because the game hates me, so they just turned it to a regular tag match. I was like, okay, we're gonna get into that 10-hour tag match where they keep breaking up the pins every 2 seconds. That's great. And then he got it to like 9 count. I was like, there's no fucking way. I just won it in like 2 seconds. I was like, honestly, that's the best case scenario. Just trying to think of what I want to do, if I want to change anything up. I think I'll save it for next time, but yeah, the BA Tycho gang is showing up. What could possibly be going on in MPW? I've only thought of what I want to do for the first 2 months. After that, I'm going by the seat of my pants. So I'm pretty sure these two have had a match. Let me double check. I mean, they definitely had a match in the past. Nope, apparently not this season. Okay. If you're wondering what's in my mouth right now, I have a throat lozenge from screaming, because that's my only volume. Okay, let's get into the semi-main event of the second show. Continuing on the Icon Division #1 Contenders Tournament, we will have someone that has been so close yet so far of the Icon Division Championship. It is Gaelic Angel. Gaelic Angel is yet to gain that championship, but has had the Openweight Championship a handful of times. The first ever Openweight champion, Gaelic Angel. Here to try and pick up that win, try to move up the rungs and get that championship title opportunity. Season 2 is a new start for everyone. Can it be a new start for Gaelic Angel in MPW? We saw it towards at the end of Season 1. He aligned himself a little bit with UnchainedAwesome, but they seem to have gone their separate ways, peacefully at least. There doesn't seem to be any animosity, but they seem to have, they no longer follow each other to the ring. It might have just been that they wanted to tame up because of how powerful groups were at the end of Season 1, but maybe we'll see them again later on in Season 2, because they kind of got their own stuff going on. I mean, Shane is embroiled in some sort of BA Tycho fiasco, and BA Tycho has a bunch of people in masks, I guess. There's a bunch of BA Tycho imposters. Not quite sure what's going on in MPW Season 2, but hey, I just work here, so. Garreth Garreth. Gaelic Angel will be facing one-on-one with FlairZero. And we've talked a little bit about FlairZero in Season 2 right now. As I was talking about, Season 1 Flair was very rigid, very stiff, very calculated, very methodical. And the problem with that was he was winning matches, he was doing all right, but he was never quite at that top echelon of performers because he was always by the book. 1 + 1 always equaled 2, but sometimes it equals 3. And when it equals 3, Flair wasn't able to cope. Flair wasn't able to figure it out, and I feel like in Season 2, he started out being a little bit loosey-goosey. Feeling himself a little bit more, sort of going with the flow, being like water, if I can quote the late great Bruce Lee. I don't even know if that's exactly his quote, but Flair is flowing like water right now, and it seems to be working for him. I feel like he's a lot more loosey-goosey, a lot more able to think on the fly, able to improvise in matches when he's up against odds that he maybe just isn't calculated for. He doesn't know what this person's going to pull out, especially when people change all the time. People are innovating, people are adding new moves to their arsenal, and in a world like this, it's very hard to always be by the books. It's great to watch tapes, it's great to practice methods, but that's not going to get you wins. That's not the only thing you need to do. You need to be able to focus on every single instance in this business. You need to be able to watch your front, your back, and both your sides all at the same time if you want to become a champion, and that's what I think Flair is trying to do in Season 2. Flair and Angel gonna go at it now. One-on-one. Hurricane Rana, like I said, I feel like we would never see stuff like that coming from Flair in Season 1. A Hurricane Rana? Flair's taken things much more lightly, and it's really showing. He's not worried about the outcome. He's worried about the moment. Oh my god! Using Angel as a stepping stool. Flair drop kicks from the sky. That was incredible, but the elbow drop didn't quite connect. Angel unable to capitalize off it, though. And Flair jumping over DDT, flipping Angel a complete 360 degrees off his feet. Clothesline. We could see FlairZero being the first #1 contender for Zarataro's championship. Sending Angel back into the ring. Not wanting a count-out victory, unlike some other dastardly duos. Two count already for Flair. Nearly taking this one very quickly, but Angel eyeing him up for the Canadian Destroyer. Angel is not done. Unfortunately, that's only half as effective against an American. If he was up against Chain, that maybe would have been it. And now stomping Flair into the corner, and Angel knows that that wasn't that effective, because he's not letting up. Flair's back up. Step up Enziguri to the back of the head, just whacks him. That could do some serious damage. That is devastating. You do not want to get hit hard in the back of the head. That's where your spinal cord and your brain stem connects and all that shit. Definitely not wanting to get hit too many times back there. Gets out of the corner with that elbow. And Flair clothesline, suplex. Inverted DDT. Drop kick. Flair's going to try and get some space on the outside, but of course Angel, someone who doesn't care for his health and well-being, diving, just not even looking, but crashes and burn. Flair had that executed, and he crashed right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's table. Working over the arm, twisting the ligaments. And Flair is going to deadlift German. Ooh, no, back body drop. Was gonna go for the German, didn't have the angle, swapped it into a back body drop. Very smart, and now into the steel steps. Absolutely made out of steel carbon fiber, solid steel steps. 5 count. Flair's gonna meet him. Angel catches him when he goes into the corner. forearm. Bouncing Flair out of the corner, now into the center of the ring. I mean, ooh, I was gonna say Flair's gotta watch out because he does not wanna underestimate Angel. But it seems like Flair isn't underestimating anything below zero. Below zero to Angel. 1, 2, blocking the arm from grabbing the ropes, and FlairZero in a pretty dominant win. Will be going on to face Potato in the next round. I mean, the new look on Flair is really showing, and he's the results are showing. You know, I think ever since he made that statement at the end of towards the end of the season with UnchainedAwesome attacking him in the cage and then having that cage match, I feel like that's flicked something in Flair's mind, and now he has progressed this much, so maybe we could see a new #1 contender for Zarataro's Icon Division Championship, but we'll have to see as we will move on to our main event of the evening, Singles Idol Division Contest, 1-on-1, no Idol Division #1 contender tournament this week, as the #1 contender has already been decided. It's only worth it if you work for it. Stop thinking now. Won't stop till I get it. Okay, you know, the rule for me is if at least 2 people vote, even if it's a 100-0, that's you guys betting. So I'm usually when it's 100% to 0, I give it to the 100% just because I like people to keep their money. But if 2 people voted, hey man, you could have voted for the other one. All right. I'm praying to God that this, they come out with the thing, but if they don't, it's not going to be a big deal. Alright, this is the main event of our second show, and then we're going to have 4 more matches, and that's going to be it, folks. So let's get into it. It is time for the main event of the evening, and I hope you guys have been enjoying today's show, but if you haven't, I bet this will make your day a good day. It is MintyClovers, the Idol Division #1 contender. You know what? We just started the match. We can make it so she comes out with the briefcase. I want her to come out with the briefcase. You know what? I changed my. I was like, I'll deal it. I'm like, you know what? We're 5 seconds into the entrance. We can. Just because the game's gonna be a bitch doesn't mean that we have to be, right? Because that's the fun part about the briefcases, is them coming out with it. So I'm gonna go back out. I think maybe I need to put it as part of the show. So we'll see. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I don't... Okay. Okay. And then, can I give it to her? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Dude, I'm just gonna be honest. I fucking hate this game. Sometimes, man. Most of the time, man. For some reason, the Money in the Bank shit is so glitched on Universe Mode. It's insane. Okay. We're gonna have to do the thing that I did last time when I was trying to use briefcases. I gotta go and change. I put a different briefcase that works, because for some reason some of the briefcases just do not work. I do not know why in Universe Mode. So I put a different one, and then I change it to look like the one that I want it to look like. So Give me a second, I apologize. It's turned into a little bit of a fiasco. At least it's a simple thing to change. I don't have to change too much. I'm just changing the color of the briefcase. But golly gee willikers, Batman. WWE 2K23 is definitely how the best part about WWE 2K23 is how good it works. And it definitely makes me want to buy the other game. I'm not buying 2K24 unless it's like cheap as shit. There is no way. Alright. That should be good. Part of me is like, what if we had Minty defend the briefcase against Rize? And then I'm like, I feel like at some point it's going to make it seem like Rize's getting some favoritism, unless we're doing corporate Rize. Or the bosses upstairs are working with Rize and giving her all these title opportunities. Rize comes in a kimono, but it has like a tie on. All right, let's get into it. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, we'll just roll with it. Whoop. It is time for the main event of the evening, and I hope you guys have been enjoying tonight's show. But if you haven't, I know this will make sure that your day is a good day. MintyClovers is here, and she is the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship. On Saturday at Living Legends, MintyClovers climbed the top of the ladder and got the briefcase that has the contract that says you are the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship, at all on the line for TeaTheShiba. So TeaTheShiba has to watch out because MintyClovers is coming for her championship. But the woman that she stepped on the back of, the hard work of the woman, someone that loosened that briefcase for her, her former tag partner in the Double Eliminator Random Selector Tournament in Season 1, it's Rize, the self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself. And I mean, Rize is definitely not happy. Rize has had so many opportunities slip the grasp of her, and to have that championship opportunity taken away, even after she had her hand on that briefcase a little bit. She had it in her grasp. She was unhooking it, but unfortunately people came in and prevented Rize from grabbing that, and I think Rize is going to be at a boiling point here. Opportunity after opportunity lost and gone. Rize is fiending for that Idol Division Championship opportunity, and that Idol Division Championship, you don't know what this kind of stuff does to a woman. So it will be Rize, it will be Mighty versus Mystic. The #1 contender facing off against Rize. Maybe Rize will show that MintyClovers didn't deserve it. Mini Shining Wizard, by picking up this win here, maybe Rize will show that she was more deserving for the #1 contendership shot to the bosses upstairs. It would be unprecedented, but potentially. Last season, TheSleepyPengu was the one to pick up the win for the briefcase. This season, it was the Idol's turn, and MintyClovers picked it up. Also, not to get you confused with the golden opportunity. This is not a golden opportunity. Minty cannot cash this in at any time. This is a briefcase that has the contract that says if they win the ladder match, they are going to have a title match and main event. MPW presents all on the line this season. for the Idol Division Championship. They might not main event it, actually. We'll have to see. The last time this season, ooh, catches, goes for the discus clothesline through the ropes, catches it and pulls Minty into a submission hold in the center of the ring. I got caught right out of my sentence there by Rize. But this time last season, Rize and Minty were actually on the same side. They were on Team Glitchy for the War Games at All on the Line. They both came up short in that team, but they were together. They have come so far, but no longer are they working together. Rize sort of the hired gun, Minty sort of manipulated. It's all sort of a thing. Frog splash! Frog splash by MintyClovers. 5-star off the top, nearly putting away Rize. Drop kick, barely got any of that. Rize rolled through it. Flips Rize around, and now Rize gets caught in a submission hold of Minty's choosing. Takedown. Both showing they can do what each other can do. Belly to belly. MintyClovers slapping Rize with authority. And MintyClovers going back up. It looks like Minty might be tired, though. Taking her time. Off the top and too short to box with God. Too short to kickbox with God. Those legs are too tiny on Minty. Ooh, caught the strike, and now Minty. Ooh, Rize grabs the arm, goes for an inside leg kick. MintyClovers goes through the ropes again, goes for that clothesline, gets some of it. Caught a little bit from Rize on the way in, but it was a near fall. Rize nearly taking the L there. Double stomp to the arm. That's Rize's spearing arm. And now a gator roll for MintyClovers. MintyClovers looking to go maybe back up top again. No, just to the middle rope. What could Minty be thinking from the middle rope? Backflip. Ooh, still caught Rize. Rize tried to move out of the way, catches it. No look. Moonsault, tornado DDT, blue thunder bomb. MintyClovers showing that athleticism of what it takes to be a two-time Idol Division champion. And now Minty is looking to put the nail in the coffin for Rize off the ropes. Over the top, Clover Cutter! Clover Cutter by Minty to put away Rize. 2. No, Rize kicks out at 2. Rize's indomitable spirit will not say die. For the better or worse, Rize through the rope spear, no! Dodged out of the way! Minty had that scouted! Rize nearly catching Minty with a spear through the rope! Big splash! These two are going at it so crazy like. Rize! Facebuster! Now Headbutt's just trying anything at this point. Forearm. Rize and Minty are both tired. Targeting the legs of Minty now. Making sure that she can't jump that high. Ripcord, no. MintyClovers taking it slow. One big hit and it could be the end for either of these two. Rize. Butterfly takeover. And Minty's gonna try and get into that corner, trying to get some space. Off the ropes. Sends Minty off the ropes. Ooh, slips a little bit for the spear. Rize went for the spear, but caught herself on the sandals. The damage is already being done, and now Rize is realizing she's moving too fast. Start trying to do some rest holds to take a breather. MintyClovers, though, might have just been reignited. Ooh, elbow drop. Bounced off the corner into an elbow drop combination. MintyClovers trying to maybe look for another clover cutters, but Rize will not allow it. Slap missed, but there it goes. Connects with the second one. Backs up. MintyClovers trying to break the distance, but spear by Rize to put away the #1 contender. No. Kick out at 2. MintyClovers. MintyClovers trying to pull Rize away from the ropes. What could she be thinking? And a combination of kicks and a little bit of punches thrown in there into the corner. Minty feeling slow. Clothesline. Corner clothesline. Could that be enough? Both of these two are looking to... They're going to pass out before they get put down for the 3. Rize is going to try and roll to the outside. MintyClovers, though, I think is thinking to fly through the middle rope cross body. MintyClovers. Cross body to the outside. Maybe Rize's going to look for a count-out victory. Either of these two could go for the count-out victory, but they got to keep an eye on the clock as the ref counts down. 4 count. Kip up. MintyClovers back on her feet. Sends Rize up the ramp. MintyClovers is eyeing Rize. 6 count. Neither of these two seem very pressed to get into the ring. As I say that, though, Rize throwing Minty in at a 7. Gonna take a stroll on the outside, catch her breath. 8 count, gets back into the ring. Clothesline, just walloping Minty off her feet. Single leg kick. Single leg drop kick. Covers Minty. That could have been enough to put Minty away. No. Kick out of 2. Neither of these two are going to go down. And this is why these two are your main event of the night. Off the ropes and just a soccer kick to the side of Minty's head. Kicking it like it's a ball. Rize to the middle ropes. What could Rize be looking for here? Flying shoulder tackle. Rize sending Minty into the corner. Hand of God in the corner. Ducks under. Second spear. Centered Minty. Rize could pick up a win over the #1 contender would be huge, but Minty kicks out at 2 again. Neither one wants to say die. Hand of God again. The second one. Trying to just kicking the back of Minty. Stay down. Off the ropes. Single leg drop kick missed. Shining Wizard. The knee clipped the jaw of Rize. Rize backing Minty up into the corner. Third hand of God. 3rd time's the charm. Ducks under and a 3rd spear. Is that enough to put away Minty? 1, 2, 3, and it is just enough to put away MintyClovers. Rize just picked up a win against the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship. An absolutely brutal ending to MPW. 3 hands of gods and a spear. No matter what it took, Rize would put it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's MPW. We will see you guys next time. I was Masu Pro Wrestling 10, and we will see you guys next time. We still got one more show going, so don't go anywhere. That was crazy, dude. I thought Minty might have had it. That was a really good match, though. Like, that was just really good. So many, like, crazy moments. Did you guys like Minty's entrance with the briefcase or doing the moonwalk? And Rize finally picking up a win. 100% of the votes on Rize, and 100% of the people were correct. I have potentially an idea, and I'm going to write it down because I'm going to forget it for Rize. I don't know if I want to like spoil the idea, but I will right now. But I'm thinking it won't be on this show that I'm booking right now. It'll be next time we do MPW. But I'm thinking maybe on like the go home show to All on the Line, we'll have the show right before it. If you don't know what a go home show is, we'll have T versus Rize in a non-title match. If Rize can beat T, then she's added in and it becomes a triple threat. Because if you can beat the number one contender and the champion, I mean, some may say you have claim to the championship. I feel like that could work. And also not seem too screwy, you know? Because I don't wanna feel like I'm favoriting anyone. But I feel like that thematically works, like story-wise would work in wrestling, you know? If you beat everybody, you might as well get a shot, right? But this show is gonna be interesting. Sent you a new design via Angel's Discord. Nice, thank you so much. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to do. That's why we do these bi-weekly. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think I do want this. I was gonna book someone else because they haven't been shown today. Also, I'd like to say, this was not on purpose. I kind of figured it out halfway through the PLE, but MamaInu's streak on being on every single PLE has now been broken because she was not on that PLE, not on Living Legends. I kind of forgot to book her because I was planning on doing Minty versus MamaInu for like the rematch, like rematch her debut match, but then I was like, Minty, I want Minty in the ladder match because I feel like Minty hasn't really done too much yet, and then I just forgot to think of who would fight MamaInu. But MamaInu, I'm pretty sure went the whole year on PLEs. I'm almost certain. Cool, that should be good. The one thing I really need to do is go back through all of MPW and just mark down the champions. Because, like, some of them I'm like, some people I'm like, oh yeah, that's a 2-time champion. Like, Draven won the first time and then beat Glitchy for it with the golden opportunity. So it's 2 times. But then I'm like, I'm pretty sure Minty was a 2-time champion, but I don't remember. And then I'm like, is Bonk a 2-time champion? Because I'm pretty sure he is. Because he... No, I don't think Bonk is. Maybe it's just a 1-time champ. I'm not quite sure. But I'm like, I can't remember who's like what. So I want to like get the championship chronology. I don't know if that's a word or if that's correctly being used. But I want like all the championships. You need a Hall of Fame? Yeah. I'm thinking of doing like I want to do a thing. So since MPW is still going up on YouTube and we're still technically in season 1 on YouTube, I want to go through all of the episodes. And like one of my favorite things that WWE does is they do like the Royal Rumble by the numbers, and they'll be like, you know, like 30 people will be in the Royal Rumble, and it's like 29 people must be eliminated, you know. It's like I want to do that, but I want it to be like it's like 15. That's how many championships got changed hands in season 1, you know. Like I want to do a thing of by the numbers of like 3. That is the number of the the highest amount of championships one person has held, or something, like, you know. Like I want to do a by the numbers of like fun statistic stuff for it, or like, you know, like 365 days. That's how long Tyrannomaxim held the openweight championship, or something like that. Like I want to do stuff like that, but that also takes that also has me actually have to go and like look for shit. So but let's get into the first match of the final show. We got 4 more matches, so let's get into it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestling Ton, and we are here to start off with some more Icon Division number 1 Contenders Tournament. Last week, we saw Potato beat TheSleepyPengu, and we saw Flair beat Gaelic Angel. Who will join them in the second round and finish off we're gonna finish off the first round of the tournament here tonight, and starting us off for our third match will be Dragthulu, former Icon and Openweight champion, looking to get his hands on that title one more time for the first time in Season 2. Dragthulu's friend, some people say tag partner, Bonk, was the former Icon Division champion until Zarataro dethroned him on MPW Presents Living Legends. Can Dragthulu get revenge for his friend Bonk by winning this tournament and becoming the Icon Division champion? Dragthulu has definitely had some changes to himself in Season 1. We'll see if there's any more changes for him in Season 2. But I think some changes he wants to make for himself is to get some gold around that waist, get his name in that title opportunity, win some big events like the Double Eliminator or the Ultimate Openweight Tournament. This year is a blank canvas, and our wrestlers are here to paint all over it and paint their pictures, make their mark in the industry. And his opponent, I mean, I said that maybe Dragthulu can avenge his partner, get revenge for his friend, but first he's got to get through his friend if he wants to go all the way and be number 1 contender for the Icon Division Championship. Could we see Zarataro rematch Bonk for the championship? I mean, Bonk was incredibly dominant in his championship match against Zarataro, but Zarataro was just able to pull it out towards the end, was able to hit Bonk with too many big moves. Bonk had nowhere to go. except onto the mat, 1, 2, 3, shoulders down for the title. Bonk may make his way all the way through the tournament to rematch Zarataro, but he's got to start like everybody else, and that's from the bottom. He's got to start from the bottom all the way to the top. The Super Naiyan from the Horsehead Nebula fought all around the galaxies, looking for all kinds of mighty warriors, and has taken a nice stop in Earth here. And it's going to take some time to fight in MPW to show that he is the universe's strongest champion. A dominant openweight champion, a dominant Icon Division champion. I mean, Bonk could have... I don't know, Bonk could have his second championship of the season. He walked in... He could win his first, technically, but have his second for Season 2. Walking in as the champion, he could potentially... come out on top in this match and earn himself another shot. He's gonna have to go through his own friend and partner, Dragthulu, which, I mean, when you step in between those ropes and you stare each other down face to face in that squared circle, it's all business, kid. It's all business. Absolutely. You gotta get your job done. You can't think about friends when you're going up against each other, but we'll have to see if that slips into the thoughts of either of these two, if there's any hesitation between these two. Because of course you want to succeed, but you want to see your friends succeed. And you never want to be the reason why your friends don't. Bonk versus Dragthulu. We've seen this match a handful of times before. We've seen them work together more times than anything. These two have definitely aligned themselves with each other, but today it's friend or foe, or it's friend is your foe. Bonk versus Dragthulu. I mean, this is a big opportunity for either of these two. Bonk already powered up. He knows he's got to go full strength against his friend. Throat chop blocked by Dragthulu. Stalling suplex, slips out of it though. The slippery little horse of Bonk. Ooh! Slapping the skin right off his face. And now Bonk is going to set Drag to dry. No! Bounces him off for the suplex. Expertly done, just tipping the toes right off the top rope. Bonk was... I talked about this during their entrances. Is hesitation going to become a factor in this match? And right as we saw that, Bonk went to run the ropes, maybe going to look for an elbow drop, hesitated, turned back, and got caught. And now Dragthulu has momentum. So, of course, there's going to be that little bit of hesitation, but it's who can stifle that feeling the most. Hooks the leg, though, for a roll-up. Big boot, kind of blocked, didn't quite get all of it. But Bonk's definitely going to not allow that hesitation to guide him here and prevent him from picking up the win. It's your friend, but it's also a match, and it's your job. You gotta try. You're gonna try your best. You gotta try your best to pick up the win here. Stomping the gut of Bonk. And right as I said, that hesitation has costed Bonk so much. It's been Dragthulu this whole time. He's been taking damages to the back, but commentator's curse, of course, arm drag to the ground. And now it's back to Bonk. Dragthulu is going to roll out of the ring, and now they're going to take some time to pose for the fans. I mean, who says you can't have a little bit of fun at work? 2 count. Ooh, ducks the chop. Drag definitely using his speed to his advantage right now. Slipping into the pockets, just dodging the hits. Sweeps the leg. Bonk trying to eye up his opponent here. Working that arm. Targeting that arm, just targeting the limbs, pulling back on the shoulder. That could hyperextend your shoulder or your elbow. Dislocate something. That's very dangerous. Takedown. And incredibly painful. Bonk rolls to the outside. Dragthulu getting up top, though. He's going to meet him on the ground. Double axe handle. He said you dropped this, King, and crowned him from the top rope to the floor. And, of course, we have countouts in this match, meaning that you don't want to stay out here for too long. Throat chop blocked again. He's been going to the well on that one a lot of times with that slippery horse. Hard to keep a hold of him in that suplex. These two have been going to the same well. Ooh, again! But it has been working for them. They gotta try new things. Dragon screw leg whip. And a jawbreaker, 6 count. Ooh, goes for that smack again. 7. Bonk's gonna send Drag into the ring. A near fall for Bonk, and Drag goes for the cover to get to the second round. Oh, beam clash by Bonk! Putting a hole through Dragthulu, rolling him real close to the ropes though. This could be enough to put Drag away. 2. Near fall for Drag. Near fall. It's one solid hit can really knock you out of it. And as we say that, a little bit of a combo going. And another beam clash. It broke. He canceled the beam clash. Abyssal Tombstone. Dragthulu moving on to the tournament. 1, 2. No. Bonk kicks out at 2. Dragthulu thought he had it. Dragthulu thought he had it. But he can't sit down and he can't sit on his ass. He's got to get back up. Neither of these two want to give up. Dragthulu looking for another Abyssal Tombstone, potentially. Ooh, Bonk blocked it this time. Throat chop. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks under. Jumps over. The athleticism of Bonk. Ooh, flats him like a pancake. Elbow drop with some flair. Bonk and Drag look out of it already. And the quarterback elbow, but gets the knees up. Misses the punch. Swinging neck breaker. These two are just waiting for the other to mess up, and then they're capitalized. Beam clash! Beam clash to end it. 1, 2. No, the rope break. The expertly positioned, the expert eyes of Dragthulu saving himself in this match. Gets his hands on the rope, has to break it up. Throat chop. Chop again, and a gut punch. Dirty boxing by Bonk. Dragthulu nearly had his Iconovision Championship dream shattered. Flips Bonk around. Ooh, just lifting up the horse. Do you know how much a horse weighs? Kick to the head. And a combo. Beam clash, the third one. Real close to the ropes though again. Rope break. Bonk is fumbling. Can he keep the momentum though? And a right hand to the dome. Bonk maybe fumbled. Snapdragon suplex. Dragthulu. Abyssal Tombstone. Center of the ring. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. 1, 2. No! Bonk kicks out at 2! What is it gonna take to put away Bonk? Dragthulu going back up to the high red district! Elbow to the neck! Drag trying to pull out anything from his arsenal book. Going up again! High risk, high reward, and there he goes, he risked it! DDT! Elbow drop, Bonk is back in it. Another one, put a little spice on it. And now Bonk going up top. Could we see a knee drop? Elbow drop. Dropping another appendage. Bonk's got... Drag ducks the clothesline. Neckbreaker. What is it going to take? It's one solid move away from the ropes and it could be it. Goes for a suplex. This time drags the slippery one. Clobbering him in the back of the head. And now rubbing that horse nose like a bad dog into the carpet. Into the canvas. Drag's got to get an opportunity for one more big move to put away Bonk. He can't give Bonk enough time, enough opportunities. Bonk gets rocked again with that right hand. Gut wrench. Bonk is in shark-infested waters. Abyssal. Tombstone close to the ropes, but he pulls his leg away from it. 1, 2, 3, and Dragthulu moves on. An incredibly hard-fought victory for Dragthulu. He will be moving to round 2 in the Icon Division #1 Contenders Tournament. And his opponent will be decided tonight. Dragthulu is looking for that Icon Division Championship. And Bonk will not get his rematch. Friend or foe, Dragthulu's gonna go through you. As we will move on to our second match of the night. This was only our first. This was the opening match. This was the opening match. We will go on to the second match of the night. Ooh, that was, dude, what a kind of, FPW Season 2 kind of hitting different. FPW kind of hitting different. Golly. I mean, 100% votes on Dragthulu. Gonna bop some bots. Please ignore the streamer, man. The commentary is amazing. Well done. Thank you so much, MamaInu. I really appreciate that. I'm excited for the main event. I'm not super excited for these mid matches, but we got another Idols match. We got the Icon Division to figure out who's gonna face Drag, and then we got the main event, which I'm excited for. I think the main event's gonna be nice. Are you banning bots? What the heck, Flair? You're banning Lonely E-Girl? I need to find a Lonely E-Girl. Flair, come on, man. Cock blocked again by the FlairZero. FlairZero pussy, man. He's let me get 0 pussy. Apologies. Apologies for my vulgarness. That's a clippable moment. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say Lonely E-Girl is someone's daughter. I shouldn't be so crass. Are these just like bots you know of? Like for sure feel free to do them, but I'm like, where are you finding this information? I've seen a very few little bits of bots show up recently. I sent all my stuff, by the way, Chain. I finally finalized. Sweet. I'm gonna have so much fucking work. I'm gonna have so much freaking work, dude. I'm glad I don't do this every week. Because I to keep up, man. But it's good, it's good, it's good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Because if you guys give me ideas for changes, it just lets me organically be able to, like, instead of having the same matches over and over again, we can organically, you know, change things over time, make things different. Some of theirs, yes, others is double checking. Okay, okay. Good, I'm feeling better. I am feeling quite a bit better, knock on wood, I stay that way. We really don't know what it was that made me sick. It was probably just like got some bad bacteria in my gut and it wasn't going away. So I didn't take any antibiotics yet, so knock on wood that it's gone. But I'm taking a couple supplement stuff, so hopefully I'll get better. And I'm trying to eat healthier, so I would like some chips, though. We don't have any chips, but I'd like some chips. Okay, let's get into the second match of the last show. Ooh, well, the Spooky Boy picked up the win for the #1 contenders tournament to go into the next round. He's not the #1 contender, but speaking of spooky people, the GlitchyBasturds, one of the idols that unfortunately are in no man's land for a while, as none of them will be able to earn a #1 contendership title shot this month, as MintyClovers has that contract in that briefcase. However, MintyClovers did lose in a match against Reze, so maybe the bosses upstairs have some plans. We'll have to see, but we haven't. I feel like we haven't seen Glitchy in a while. We probably have, but the 3-time? I want to say she's a 3-time Idol Division champion. I really need to get my notes in order. But a Idol Division champion, an open weight champion. There's very few things that this woman hasn't done. The GlitchyBasturds, the biggest member of MPW in size and in draw power. But of course, this is a classic rivalry since day one. A former Idol Division champion and a former openweight champion in her own right, and a fellow spooky member, the Wandering Dragon, coming in from the darkness. It's Rocky, wandering in to the MPW arena to go one-on-one with Glitchy. One of the most dominant champions we've ever seen in MPW's history. It's Rocky, taking her slow steps into the ring. Some say that when Rocky came in and defeated Glitchy and got that Idol Division championship, they took the throne of spookiest idol in the division. The Spooky Queen crown was placed on the top of Rocky's head. And I mean, the reason I have my own booth up in the top floors is exactly why. This is exactly why. These two people, my God, these two people terrify me to no end. You think I want to be down there with the French-Canadian commentators booth? No, I worked my way with the bosses upstairs. I did a couple favors, I detailed someone's car, and I got my own booth just so I didn't have to be down there with these terrifying people. Because you never know when someone like Rocky or Glitchy are just gonna blow a gasket and just start attacking the commentators. We had Glitchy assault people backstage before, and then that was what she got fined and sent off for a couple months. She was banned from MPW arenas for a couple months, or a month. So, like, I don't want to be down there. Glitchy sending Rocky into the corner. Now these two they've fought many a times before. Ooh, like a spear, but blocked. And Rocky has come up on top on multiple occasions. Will that happen again here tonight? Because when you're in a no man's land like this, wins and losses are incredibly important, because that really dictates where you go for Idol Division championship opportunities. And Glitchy's going to use her strength against Rocky to overpower that double choke toss, just pushing Rocky into the corner. Rocky's got nowhere to go. Glitchy stands tall above everybody in the Idol Division. It's not even close. And in the Icon Division, I don't think there's an Icon Division member the same size as Glitchy. She stands tall above everybody else. She is a behemoth. And her size is definitely to her advantage. Headbutt against the horns, a very dangerous play, but she went for it. And Rocky grabs the legs, finally fighting out of that corner like a rabid animal. Dropping the boot directly on the eyes, directly onto the eyes. Glitchy's back up. Clothesline. Neither of these two were in the ladder match for the Idol Division #1 contendership briefcase. Both of them want a shot at some point. Ooh, elbow drop to the back of the knee. My God, that's vicious. Right in front of the right in front of my French-Canadian commentators as well. Unbelievable. And now Rocky's gonna start biting the fingies on the outside. Using your teeth isn't really permitted in wrestling, but referee's discretion, and there is no honor on the outside. Glitchy looking to hook Rocky into something, but Rocky will not allow it. DDT falling down, just planting Glitchy's button onto the canvas and gonna roll it up. I mean, people used to win matches with DDTs all the time back in my day. Not technically my day, but... Oh my God! Have we ever seen Glitchy get sent into orbit by anybody other than Rocky with a single slap sending Glitchy into orbit? Rocky is known for impressive chops, but goozles Rocky. Rocky gets out of it. Spear! Not quite as effective as someone like Rize, but definitely gets the job done. Clothesline, but not too good. Slides right off it. And now Rocky scratching the back of Glitchy with her claws. Lost. And found. No, Glitchy gets through the lost and found, rolls through it. Dropkick still doesn't take down the solid stance of Rocky. Glitchy. Hand goes right over Rocky, but sends Rocky into the corner again. Clothesline, reversal, Enziguri, and rolls her down. An excellent combination by Rocky, using that speed to her advantage when it comes to speed versus size, but tosses army press. Just lifting Rocky above her. Goozles her. Oh no, mandible claw. Mandible claw suffocating Rocky, and now goes for the cover. Very close to the ropes, but Rocky might be completely out of it. 2 count. Ripping the hand out of the mouth of Rocky. Those are the points where I'm terrified of Glitchy, when her eyes roll in the back of her head and she just grabs the mouth, cutting off all airways. And also when she looks like she's gonna just step over the top rope and crashing and burning. A big lass flying like that is impressive, but just remember, jumping over the top rope is just like one step for someone at the size of Glitchy. 3 count. Glitchy gets sent into the steel steps. That's her favorite weapon of choice. That's Glitchy's favorite weapon of choice. Enziguri reversal. Enziguri. Elbow drop. 5 count. They got to get into the ring before the count of 10. Or they could be looking for a count-out victory. Double choke bomb. 2 onto the floor, head bouncing off the barricade. Rocky is in deep trouble. 7, sending her across the arena. But Rocky sits back up. 8 count. Both making it at an 8. But Rocky making it in slightly faster. Ooh, bumps him. Ooh, sliding. Was going to look for a slide tackle. But didn't quite connect. Cross body takes her out, though, this time. And now Rocky, just the disrespect, kicking some dirt and grime into Glitchy's eyes. And doing it again, the disrespect. Third time's the charm. Showing absolutely no care for her opponent. Rocky going up. Ooh, double axe handle. 1, 2, nearly putting Glitchy out, but not enough to put away the former icon, idol and openweight champion. It would be really impressive if Glitchy was also the icon champion. Lost and found. This time it connects. And Rocky hooks the leg, covering her arm so she can't lean over to the ropes. And Rocky puts away Glitchy in an impressive fashion. It almost seems that Rocky usually has Glitchy's number, but the one that sits on the spooky throne continues to defend it. And that's Rocky, looking to find that, looking to sit on the throne of the Idol Division one more time with that Idol Division Championship. Will we see Rocky in the conversation in the next handful of months? I think so, for sure. As we'll move on to our semi-main event of the evening. How's it going, Usino? Usino? Okay, hope that helps with the buy bots. When you said bops and bots, I thought you meant talking about like the CPUs in this game. I thought you were talking about MPW, but thank you so much. I've seen only a couple recently. Wow, the 1% for Rocky. Someone won big time. We should hang soon? We should. Now that I'm feeling a little bit better. That was 40k on Glitchy. Holy, who won that? Who won? Went to Rize. Rize got 49k on that one. Holy. Just remember, kids, if you gamble well enough, you too could make a lot of money. Gamble responsibly. That's a ludicrous amount of number. The last one banned was interesting. The last one banned has an interesting team. It's not TOS safe. Oh, okay. Huh. Alright, well. Yeah, hopefully all those guys stay away. I can now exist. Okay, Riza, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you a thing. Okay, there's 3 ways we can do this. There's 3 ways we can do this. 1. I can refund you the points. 2. I can start next stream in my exist form. Or 3. We all just ignore the fact that I'm now a sheep and go on with our day. What do you guys think? Alright, be safe, you sign out. Refund you for now? Okay. Because usually I don't turn it off, so it's more my fault than anything, but I usually I gotta look through 322 plus requests to get to Rize's. Let's reject them all. Okay, guys, here you go. Here you go. The big, the big. I just make the market crash every time. That's so funny. I'm way too tired. I'm way too like lazy to empty out everything and say like yes. So I just always I'm like it's more fun when you guys have points to play with. If I had like a meaningful redeem, like way back in the day, we used to have a thing where if you got like 100k points or something like that, you could redeem to have me play a game of your choosing, and it was mainly for Merlin because Merlin wanted me to play a bunch of games that he owned. But it was open to the public. I stopped doing it because I didn't like the pressure of having to do it and having to buy games and stuff to fill the void. But so I wouldn't refund those unless I didn't do them. But if I had something like that, I wouldn't refund everybody. But that's a way to gift points, I guess. Yeah, I wish you could just gift points. I would gift points and or make bets, always have like someone betting against them so someone always could lose or win points. That I wish I could do that, but Twitch hates me. So let's get into the semi-final or semi-main event of the night. Ooh-ah. Continuing on with the Icon Division #1 Contenders Tournament. We saw this guy last week. He was on the losing end of a count-out loss in a tag match with BA Tycho. It's Dobby, and maybe, I mean, not to be someone who's speculating and accusatory, but I mean the colors on Dobby kind of resemble the blue masked person that interrupted T and Draven's match. Potentially, could that have been Dobby? I don't know if the size matches up, but looking at this now, it maybe could have been Dobby. Dobby was also teaming with BA Tycho. Could Dobby and BA Tycho be in cahoots, or was that just a team selected by the bosses upstairs to test out some tag matches? We'll have to see. But it is Dobby here, one-on-one. The winner of this match will face Dragthulu in the next round of the tournament for the Icon Division #1 contendership for Zarataro's championship. And these two have met each other in the ring a handful of times. It's Tabbycat, a former openweight champion, looking to be an Icon Division champion and maybe looking to get some revenge on Zarataro. I mean, Zarataro was the one that dethroned Tabbycat. Can Tabbycat make it all the way through this tournament and get into his first Icon Division championship match? Pick up his first championship, Icon Division championship against the man that took his first championship away. But Tabbycat's got to go through Dobby, and Dobby is definitely a dark horse when it comes to wrestling. He's not much of a wrestler, more of a bare knuckle brawler. And if he's a dark horse, and if I were to pick one of the horses of the apocalypse for Dobby to be, I would definitely say he is War. Because whenever someone steps into the ring with him, he puts on and they go to a war. They go through a war against each other. How many times can I say war? It'll be good to see some fresh new blood in the tournament and in the Icon Division Championship division area. Get some new champions in potentially. But so far we have FlairZero and Dragthulu. And who else? We had Dragthulu, FlairZero, and Potato. So Dragthulu is the only member currently left in the tournament that has ever held the Icon Division Championship. It seems like Season 2 has been the year, or has been the season for people that haven't had a championship shot. Tabbycat. Fallaway slam, tossing Dobby across. Either two of these guys, this would be such a big opportunity for them. To get some new faces in the title history would be a fantastic for MPW. Knee strike again to the side of the head. Dobby's going to roll out, take his opportunity to get a breather in front of the French-Canadian commentator's table. However, elbow drop from the top to the floor from Tabby Cat. Not going to allow Dobby any breathing room. And using Dobby's own momentum to take him down. Speaking of using his momentum, tossing him face first into the French-Canadian commentator's table. And like I said, Dobby is very unorthodox when it comes to a wrestler. But he knows what to do and how to inflict pain on his opponent that could potentially get him the win here. Ooh, reverses the control into some forearms to the skull. 5 count. I mean, if both of these two get eliminated via countout, that would give Dragthulu a bye to the finals. We've never seen a double countout or a double disqualification in MPW history, but maybe it could happen tonight. 6 count, Dobby, ooh, again, just like tossing him, running like a football player and then elevating him up. Dobby got Tabby up, just having the blood rush to Tabby's head. Knee strike. Tabby's back up. Hurricane Rana. Ooh, hangs him onto the middle ropes. Drop kick to the back, though. Out of the way, and again, just tossing him into the ropes. Obviously, we're seeing who has the strength advantage in this match. And now takes him down, just brutalizing his stomach. If you want someone to stop blocking their face, target their stomach. And they'll naturally drop their hands. Working over the arm. One of his 9 lives connects. Tabby Cat, sorry, I was in awe with that one. Tabby Cat holds the arm to keep the shoulders down, kicks out. Nearly taking Dobby out with one of his 9 lives. But Dobby is in big trouble if he wants to stay in this back alley-oop by Tabby Cat. Making sure to push Dobby far away from the ropes to move on into this tournament. No, a solid 2 count. A little bit too early to call it for Tabby Cat. Tabby Cat going up top. And a flying forearm. Running shoulder tackle missed. Scoop slam, sending Dobby down. And Tabby Cat fighting with Dobby on the apron. Dobby fights back through the ropes, gets spun around. German suplex, no. Reversal. Big boot by Dobby, just running his boot through his face. Tasting shoe. Dobby going up top. Dobby's got to put some effort into this, get some extra damage on the Tabby. Just flattening himself onto Tabby because he's in trouble, but also Tabby is. Oh my God, hanging him on the ropes and Dobby just floating him around into like a Boston Crab submission hold. Slamming him to the ground, putting him into a submission hold. Devastating, but Tabby gets out of it. Flipping off the crowd, Dobby is pissed. A little bit of an aggressive side to Dobby. Dobby gets sent into the ring. That's not safe for TV. We should have blurred that. Ooh, Tabby Cat looking for something. He's saying, come and get me. Oh, he was lured Dobby in for an arm breaker using the ropes. Dobby couldn't have tapped there because that would have been a rope break, but Tabby Cat lured Dobby in for that arm bar, leveraging himself on the ropes. And the damage has already been done. It doesn't matter if it was a rope break or not. Kick out of 2. Back. Alley-oop. No. Didn't quite have the hold on him. Dobby rolls through. Drop kick doesn't knock down Tabby Cat, though. The cat always lands on his feet. And now working over that arm again. I think it's the other arm this time. He's working over both of them for Dobby, making it harder for him to lift. And throw. Tabby Cat. 2 count. Tabby Cat takes it. Dobby had some very good bursts of energy there, but Tabby just wore him down. And Tabby Cat will be the opponent for Dragthulu in the semifinals. Could we see Tabby go all the way? I think Dobby might have underestimated Tabby Cat. As we will move on to our main event of the evening. Idol Division one-on-one contest. First fall to a finish. Sorry if I went brain dead a little bit in that match. Flair, I was reading Flair's comment, and I was like, I always do this thing. So Flair says I need an MPW character ref sheet of wins and losses and where they come from. I have like everybody's wins and losses in a database. The only thing I can't really organize the database to do is like, I'm trying to think about it, and I was going through SQL select statements in my head. That's why my brain shut off midway through that match. I was like, select from event, where wrestler equals this person's name, but then I'm like, I don't have it set up in a way that, like, I can figure out where the person had the match, but I don't know how to set up my database with, it's an SQL statement that I just need to figure out how to code, but it's to code it to also select the opponent that was on the match. Like, I can find every single match Flair did, but I can't find every single match Flair has done and his opponent. Because the way I do the database is I put it like, you're on match 1 of the card, your name, you were the winner or the loser, what type of match it was, and when was the event. And so I don't have a way to like combine both of them, but there probably is a way. It just probably would take a really complex SQL select statement. But other than that, we can just look through the data manually as well. But I do know all the wins and losses. And I've set it up so that it will calculate the wins and losses as well. We can separate them between seasons as well. So that's what I'm gonna, when I post stuff about that in the Discord, I'll post season 2 wins and losses, not overall. But I gotta go to the bathroom super quick. Sorry, I know it's the main event, but I gotta pee. I will not surrender. I am the contender. Go piss boy. I am the piss boy. Ugh. I don't know if anything was I don't know if there was anything holy about what I just did in the bathroom. This will be the last match of the night. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. You guys have been kind of popping off today. We didn't have any streams last week, so I'm happy that people didn't forget about me. Ugh. 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 Okay, one second. My brain. So I could do select. So select from events. Select from events where wrestler equals like Flair, for instance, right? And I put that in its own separate table. And we'll call that person 1 table. And then we could do oh yeah, because then we can do select from events and person 1 where events dot player or dot wrestler or no not it's events dot num, I think, and we could do events.num and events.name and events year, I think is what I called it. Year equals person 1 num person 1 name P1 year, and that should do that. I need a better I probably need a better system, but that actually might work. that SQL statement might actually work. Because it's comparing the two tables together. That's how I do the wins and losses. I take all the wins from the table, put it in one table, take all the losses, count all the losses, count all the wins, and then I put them in in one table. And that's how I calculate the wins and losses. But if I do that, that probably makes sense. How could we forget about you? I don't know. Amnesia. All right, let's get into it. Ooh. It is time for your main event of the evening on Thursday Night Throwdown MPW style. And unfortunately for this lass, she was unable to pick up the win against TeaTheShiba on Saturday a handful of weeks ago. She was unable to pick up the win for the Idol Division Championship and can't be the #1 contender this month because MintyClovers holds that title. So, unfortunately for Draven, she will not start out Season 2 like she did Season 1. But, I mean, Draven is still a dominant competitor. We could see her in the open weight. I mean, I would love to see a ShmeepsWorld versus Draven for the open weight championship, but unfortunately, we're at the behest of the rando for that one. RN Jesus, please make it happen. But Dancing with Draven is back in no man's land, as they say, and by they I mean me. I'm excited to see where Draven goes in this season because Draven had a very good start to Season 1, sort of a middling end. Where does she go this year or this season? And also, who the heck was that? Was the blue BA Tycho Ranger. I don't like who. Someone attacked Draven. And that could have costed Draven the match. So, but Draven's opponent will be none other than the person that wants to drop, speaking of blue, drop a splash of blue into MPW. And it looks like our questions have been answered and revealed, as the masked constituent of BA Tycho is none other than the blue bat vampire herself, or themselves, Blueness. Blueness has always said they wanted to give a splash of refined energy into MPW's Idol Division. The most refined member of the Idol Division, sporting a brand new look, and I will have to get that backstage interview with Blueness and try to get down BA Tycho. As is this a BA Tycho group, or are these BA Tycho wannabes? Blueness versus Draven. Now Draven has an opportunity to get her hands on the person that may have costed them the Idol Division Championship. Moonsault into an inverted DDT by Blueness, but this is the winner of the Ultimate Openweight Tournament from Season 1. This is a very strong competitor, a very athletic wrestler. How will Draven deal with Blueness and this new look? I don't think Draven was prepared to fight the masked person that attacked them at Living Legends, so this could have thrown Draven right off her game. Drop kick. I mean, Blueness looked really cool sending him into the air. Blueness does look very cool, but what does this all mean? Drop kick. And why are they going after Draven? Oh my god! Defying all laws of physics, a corkscrew off the top rope to the floor by Blueness. An unbelievable show of athleticism and skill by Blueness. 3 count. Sends Draven back into the ring. Blueness going up top. It's been all Blueness this match, as they put an elbow through Draven. Blue on blue violence right now. Kick out. Oh my gosh, the lights go out again. Could there be another masked person? No, it's Draven behind Blueness, catching Blueness off guard. Draven finally getting her paws on the person that probably cost her the Idol Division Championship. Blueness rocked Draven with that right hand and turned the tide since then from that match. Not to take anything away from TeaTheShiba. Super kick to the knee and a spinning back kick. Blueness is up top. Drop kick a little bit too short though. Big boy senton blocked. Drop kick. This time they get it. And Blueness trying to get Draven back up to their feet into the corner. Elbows and forearm. Looking for maybe a moonsault. Misses it though and catches Draven. Draven tried to roll through, but Blueness had that scouted. Handsprings, and now Blueness is back up top. Draven looks like she's out cold. Blueness once again. Oh, DDT from the top. Covers Draven. 2 near fall for Blueness. Draven is in trouble. I feel like we don't see this very often when it's this one-sided against someone like Draven. Blueness going up top once more. Draven getting into the ring. Blueness up top. Missing the fist. Draven looked like she punched the turnbuckle by accident. Draven trying to get that momentum back into her, onto her side. Sends Blueness off the ropes. Bumps him. Ooh, goes for that kick again. Maybe was looking for that back kick. Blueness DDT. This is your main event of the night, and what a main event it has been so far. What is happening in MPW Season 2? Pushes her off with her feet. Raven back up, gonna meet Blueness on the outside, I was gonna say former openweight champion, but Blueness was not. They just won the ultimate openweight tournament. So maybe have a little bit of an advantage on the outside. Draven's is slow to get up. 2 count. Swinging neck breaker. And now just kicking, trying to get dirt into the mask of Blueness. Unlike B.A. Tycho, we know who's under that mask, supposedly. Draven getting up the ropes, but Blueness is up to her feet, or up to their feet. Ooh, punch the turnbuckle. Drop toe hold into a leg submission. Blueness might tap here. Blueness had nowhere to go. Nearly tapping. Getting onto their feet. Into the corner. Potential. Gonna continue to target Blueness's legs. I mean, that's the source of their power. And again, drops them down, working that leg, trying to get Blueness to tap. Draven looking to wear down her opponent. Really damaging that leg. Knee strike. Oh, sound of night from out of nowhere. Blueness is down. Draven has the cover. Near fall for Draven. Blueness kicks out at a 2.5. Raven nearly had it. Big boy senton again blocked by Blueness. Scoop slam. A powerful scoop slam. And now Blueness going for a submission hold, an arm bar. Will Draven tap? Draven is being worn down. Ooh, I thought for a second that Draven may have tapped there, but the referee said it was a break. Blueness sends Draven, no, not into the corner. Draven reverses it. Blueness rolls through the punch. Suplex, soup. Who is going to come out on top in this matchup? Head first into the turnbuckle. Draven's got nowhere to go. Backed into the corner. Clothesline. Blueness picking up steam. Ducks under. Super kick. Covers Draven. Could that have been enough? 2? Kick out at 2? Of course not. A solid 2 count for Draven. Kicking out. Blueness gonna try and make it back up to the top. Could we see it? We see it every once in a, no, not a blue moon. Lands directly on their tailbone. Was looking for another diving DDT. This time going back up. Looking to go for it again, maybe? Blueness up top. What's in a blue moon? Blue moon to Draven. 1, 2. No, Draven still kicks out and Blueness can't believe it. Blueness has lit a fire in Draven's soul and it will not extinguish. This is what happens when you pick a fight with Draven. Up top again. This must be a special occasion, because another one! Blue Moon! Hooks the leg to put away Draven. Rope break! Rope break for Draven! Too close to the ropes! Break it up! Blueness is throwing everything at Draven, but they're fumbling! Spinning back fist! Can Draven somehow pull this out? Over the knee! Into the... No, off the ropes! Just tossing them into the orbit! Goes for the cover! 1, 2! Kick out of 2, though, a solid 2 count. And an uppercut, double goozle, choke, bomb! Draven going up top. Draven elbows from the heavens. Covers Blueness to put Blueness away. Kick out of 2 again. I'm suspecting one more big move will put this match to rest. And I think Draven thinks she might have an idea. Looks like Draven is still quite happy. I don't know how you can smile after a match like this. Super kick, spinning back kick, knocking the lights out of Draven. Into the corner, knees. Oh my God. Knees into the corner. Stepping over Draven. Sound of Night. One more time. To put away Blueness. She caught him lacking. No! Blueness kicks out at 2 again. I fear this match might not end until somebody is seriously injured. Draven at the top. Drop kick, no! Missed again. Draven's back up. Blueness back and forth. Punch to the gut. Sucker punch by Draven. Sends Blueness off the rope. She's wobbling. Jumps over. Bumps him. Grabbing the arms for a neck breaker. Holding them steady. Blueness in the corner. Barely able to stand. Picking up Draven. Oh my God, Death Valley Driver. Blueness is back up top. Could third time be the charm? Once in a blue moon. Away from the ropes this time. Blueness may have just pinned Draven. And they have. The new look for Blueness. And a net win over Draven, saying, make sure everybody knows that I just pinned Draven. I just pinned a 2-time Idol Division champion. What could be going on in MPW? I do not know, but we will have to find out at a later date. This was Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm Masu Pro Wrestling tonight, and I will see you guys next time. Golly. Holy, who's about to make some shmoney? Who's about to make some shmoney? 'Cause I'm coming for you, better back down. 'Cause I'm coming for you, better back down. 'Cause I'm coming for you. Oh my God, Rize is tonight's big winner, I think. The Pride Month power, baby. Golly. Sheesh. Sheesh. That was a pretty good stream, man. I feel like some of these matches, maybe I'm just in a good mood, but I'm like, I feel like some of these matches are hitting. Whew. My golly. Also, T, are we doing something on Saturday? I'm pretty sure we are, right? Because we didn't do anything last week. Only if you could convert channel points into real money. Imagine. Imagine. Also, if I said tomorrow, I meant on Saturday. We can. Yeah, if you're available on Saturday, I feel like I should be good. I have to work on Monday. That's my only day I have to work so far that I know of. You don't have plans Saturday? We could pick back up on Pal World if you want, or we could do something else. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We're gonna raid Tioma. Or if you got, I mean, if you guys have people that you want me to raid, definitely like send me channels. Because I always raid like the same people because that's like who I know. But if you guys know people, definitely send me channels. I will like raid them all the time if they're on. Thank you guys for joining me for MPW Presents Living Legends Season 2, the second annual Living Legends. And for those 2 shows, what is going on in MPW right now with all these masked hoodlums? But I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow for hopefully tomorrow we will finish Like a Dragon, and if we have any more time, maybe we'll play some Minecraft or something. But we're going to try and finish Like a Dragon tomorrow. And then the next series we'll have to figure it out because we have a lot of different things. It's either going to be Soul Hackers or Code Vein, I think. So we'll have to see. And then whenever we finish that series, the next one will be that. We should actually probably continue Gotham Knights as well. We kind of left that. We did one stream of that, but we'll have to. Maybe we'll play Gotham Knights on Fridays because we started that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, matane. Bye bye. And now you never back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Never back down, 'cause I'm